Okay.
Let's see. You're live.
We
Okay.
are live, apparently.
Okay, let's see.
We gotta get... Let's see. Just came back. Okay, you're back.
Okay, alright. I'm seeing people say hello. I see Denisha, I see D. Curly, Alberta, Latrice, Vanessa, Alberta, okay.
Are you on the
Asia
right
Road.
one?
Is this, yeah, I think I am.
Okay, you guys just came.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh no, but our shirts are still flipped.
I don't know what that's about.
I don't know, because you've worn shirts on here before, right? I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Hashtag MADCURLS made me do it. That's what it says.
That's really weird. I have no idea why that's the case. But we've had shirts on here with writing on it before, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Like, and you've been able to see your shirt. I don't know.
I don't know what that's
We
about.
can't see yours anyway. It's
Okay.
down there.
All right.
It's a V-neck. But
So,
all right.
all right. Anyway, that's
Whatever.
small compared to the other thing. Okay.
How's our sound? Better? We didn't change seats. This is where we always sit. I don't know.
Everything really. So I
don't
don't know. I don't know. You know, everybody's always upgrading these apps or something. Maybe something in the new app. Who knows?
This is where we sit every live stream.
See, Smith Ivy said we're sitting on opposite sides. I have no clue.
Well, yeah, because if you look at all our other live streams, look at I'm always over here. I don't know. I have no idea what that's about.
But you're sitting next to the teddy bear, right?
Yeah, but like you see how it's and look at this one. I have like curls and good vibes. Like it shows the wording and
I
stuff.
don't know.
I have
That's
no idea.
really
I did just upgrade
strange.
the app though. They said for like new things. I thought we might get our community page, but we didn't. But
Interesting.
yeah, I don't know
I don't know either.
if that's like a setting.
Let's see. When all else fails, go to Google.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. But anyway.
Okay, so Jan wants to know.
Sounds good. Is there a fan on? Now there's a fan on
Now-
because it's hot.
All this work we had to do. All right. All this work we had to do. All right. So Jan wants to know, is anybody deep conditioning tonight? It's wash day.
Okay, we hear the fan. Mom, they hear the fan.
Okay, so turn it off.
Turn the fan off. Okay. Turn the fan. All right. Guys, we're not switching seats. These are the seats we always sit in for live stream. I have no idea why it flips.
Yeah, we
it
didn't-
flipped today.
I don't
But
either.
we didn't change seats. We're sitting where we normally
So not
sit.
only did it flip, but the words on the shirt flipped. So there's got to be something about that.
Because you should be able to see our shirts. So something.
Yeah, something with YouTube. Probably something we don't have control over. So
I can't.
okay.
I can't.
All right. Anyway.
Whose birthday's tomorrow?
Even the
Tomorrow's my
Bears
birthday.
are-
Oh, naturally, Natalie.
Even the bear's on the opposite side.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
everything's off. I have
He's
no
lucky he has a side at all.
Right? Because if it were up to you,
He would have
wouldn't be
gone
here.
off where his wife went. So he's just renting space right now. Okay. Let's see.
technology.
Yeah, technology. I know, so inconsistent.
Seriously.
I can't with technology, especially with Apple with them prices. All right. So who said they went and stood in line or they were up since 2 a.m. getting the phone? Who got the iPhone? It's not a 10s or X, was it?
No,
What were the latest?
It's XS. It's XS. iPhone XS. Since I turned that fan on, ain't bothering me.
I know. Just let's see. LoriAnne go face forward, passing out.
Well, grab your church fan.
Oh yes, I have my church fan somewhere. Around here somewhere.
I can't.
Oh, here we go.
I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, people are saying they're expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe it wasn't you. But your phone, there's something definitely wrong with your phone. Your phone
Yeah.
sounds like there's a fan on when there ain't no fan on.
Right? Yeah, I know.
There's
Okay.
a problem, girl. Not the church fan. Yes, the church fan. what is it? The funeral advertisement on it? The Clam Funeral Homes.
Yes, they always have funeral homes on there. I wonder why. Or like the Easter depiction, the picture with the little girl with the little bonnet and the little family, and they always have those little quaint pictures. But yes, this is a funeral home one.
So how was everybody's week? What products did you guys use this week? Anything good we should know about?
Right? Well, new subscriber, can't stay long, gotta go to work, have a good night, everyone. Okay, Alexis Johnson. We never seen that name before.
She said she's a new
know.
subscriber.
Okay. Okay, so she said her iPhone 8 for Motika has had it for a few weeks and she loves it. Did it make you upset when you heard that they were coming out with 10 after you got 8? Or you didn't care? I don't particularly care, but I think it's just kind of
Mariah Shelton
crunchy.
says, y'all have me on a Camille Rose kick and I love it so much. Thanks to y'all. Camille Rose is awesome. Ooh, Curly D said, whoa, my voice cracked. Curly D said she used the Curl Talk 3-in-1 and loved it. Yes, I love that. The Curl Talk, the 3-in-1 is the co-wash.
Oh, okay, yeah. Who tried that?
Curly D.
Okay, so Agent Rose said she hasn't been on in a while, but have we talked about the new Camille Rose lines? The ones
We got one from
we only got one product out of one of the lines. I think there's three.
There's three
lines,
lines
and
and
we
they each
got-
have an oil. Yeah, we got the
And a
protein
conditioner.
one,
We got the protein
which
one.
doesn't smell that pleasant.
Just the conditioner though.
Which is shocking because Camille Rose products smell good.
Yeah, they do. They always
But
smell good.
That protein one is a little funky.
Yeah, it smelled kind of
Weird.
weird.
Yeah, like I don't know what, like it wasn't floral. It was kind of like, it could be flowers, but like the weeds of flowers. Like, I don't know. It smelled weird.
So Samantha Ivy used my co-wash. I use that today in my hair, the Curl Junkie one, Daily Fix. Love that one. But if you can't get the Creme Restore from Camille Rose, you can always use Curl Junkie Daily Fix because it's the best.
Oh, Tina
So-
Billingsley said she had foot surgery this week, but she's good. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Glad to hear you're good though. Surgery.
Yeah, that's it.
Miss Bristol used the Cantu Curl Activator Cream and the Define and Shine Custard. Nice. I've been wondering what to use with the Cantu Curl Activator Cream. I've been wanting to use it.
I know I've heard that before. And what did they use with it when we heard it?
Bounce Curl? I
Okay.
think Bounce Curl was used with
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Jesse George, love your videos. Thanks, Jesse. Thank you. I think that's the Jesse whose comments always get quarantined to the spam. I have
really?
no idea why. So we always have to make sure we check the spam every
I know,
now
and
and
then
then.
we read the comments that go to spam, and we're like, what did they say?
What did they say?
What
Why
made
is
it
this
go to
here?
spam?
Yeah.
It picks up certain words, but it was like no offensive words and comments that go to spam sometimes, so we can't figure it out.
Can't figure it
No
out.
more than we can figure out tonight in this flip.
Denisha Besser, how do you maintain your hair when you're sick? Tie that joker up and get in bed and go sleep. Oh my gosh. I think it was last December. I was sick for like 3 weeks. I swear, I had the flu on like steroids. I don't know what it was, but once I finally did my hair, it was like one big dread. It was just a bad situation. But do you remember that last year? Like I spent like
Yeah.
$40 in NyQuil at the corner store.
I know.
Because like I wasn't going up the street. I'm like, just pick up some NyQuil. And I bought NyQuil and DayQuil and spent like $40. And then Mucinex, which are like those horse pills. And I was so sick last year. I don't know what
Yeah,
that was.
I know. This is the only time about this time of year you know that you have that flu season to look forward to. First, it's the hurricane season.
Yeah.
Then it's the, what do we get up here in Connecticut? We get a touch like of the hurricane.
We get a
Some
touch
years
of
we get it
hurricane.
worse than others. This year,
Was it
we
last
saw
year?
somebody,
No.
we saw trucks up there cutting down trees, and I said hallelujah, because it really looks awful though. It used to be so picturesque, Connecticut, so green, so leafy, so pretty, so like fall. They cut down every tree.
They
It's
just
just
chop
like
'em
it's just
down.
like branches like this. It's just like sparse
And, like,
branches,
just,
no leaves, no trees.
What is it,
because-
just boughs or just like things,
Yeah.
like half of a tree, just no leaves, they just chop them down.
Because we always had these power outages, and I guess they were just sick of it, so they literally probably just took a bunch of saws and just went straight through the state of Connecticut, because it just looks awful now, I think.
Yeah,
And then I heard that,
busted.
that year, it was back, because I got it on Facebook. I was going up to the high school to take showers, and going to the fire department to get my ice. I want ice so bad. And then I think other states helped us out, and then we were in debt, perhaps, because after that, other states didn't want to hear a thing, and we were on our own. And so maybe that's why they're chopping down trees, because it really does look a mess out there now.
Yeah.
But at least we don't have to worry about power outages.
Right, yeah.
That's very difficult. It's stressful to deal with
Especially
that.
when everything like runs on power around here.
And
so
we don't
when-
take it serious enough in this family, and so when we're getting all the warnings, get water, get candles, all that, we never do.
never
Because
do
we don't
that.
think it's going to happen to us,
And
and
it
it
happens
always
to us,
does.
and we're always the first ones in line to lose power and everything, and I don't know.
Yep.
She said, what year was that?
Okay, let me think. You had just started college, maybe 2011?
2011 then.
2011,
Yep, because I literally
yep.
dropped my bags my freshman year, and they were like, basically go back home.
Yeah. It was pretty
Unless
bad.
you were out of state and you couldn't go back home, then you could stay. But if you lived in the state or nearby, you had to leave.
Okay. Did you guys hear about the gas explosions in this state? No.
What state? Who said that?
Bye, Yasha, Loretta.
What state?
I don't know what state. Where are there gas explosions?
Had to evacuate.
They had to live in a hotel. Yeah.
Wow. Like, that's crazy. Like, when you have to evacuate, like, where do you go? Like, what if you don't have family? What if you don't have money to stay in a hotel? Like, or hotels are, like, booked. Like, where do you go?
I know.
And then what do you take with you?
I don't know. You stay in the house like we did because we didn't have money for a hotel.
I know, but then I've been reading that, like, I think in, like, North Carolina or wherever the first place to get hit was, like, they're trying to, like, get some people that stayed behind or whatever. Like, I feel like that makes people's jobs harder. Like, if they tell you to leave and then you don't, like, maybe they know they can't get to that area once the storm starts, but now you're in that area that they told you not to be in, and now they gotta go into that area to get you out of there.
I know. My mother made me laugh the year I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave my house, and she's like, "You better get your, you know what, out of that house." She said, "I do not want to have you standing on top of the roof, and they have to row a boat to come get you." She goes, "Get out!" And they say, "Evacuate, evacuate."
Yeah, she's like waving from the roof.
Yeah, waving
on
from
the
the
news. On the news. Like, come help us.
It was that serious though.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is more lightweight and not heavy? Jelly, gel, or custard? I think it depends.
Probably the brand. I would think, just generically speaking, probably jelly. It just seems like lightweight. Custard to me seems thicker. Gel seems like the standard.
But like M.A.D.CURLS is like a light gel. But then what's a heavy gel? What is a heavy gel?
I'm just going by the line Curly Chic. And remember, they had a jelly, and then they had a gel, and the jelly was like a little bit more,
right,
just a little looser, a little lightweight. I think jelly.
I don't come across jellies. Like, guys, name some jellies. What are
Or
some jellies?
is it just the brand? Some brands try to be fancy and they call it a jelly, but it's actually a gel. I don't know. Maybe it's just the name, the way they name it, to try to be different, but it's all basically the same.
Yeah. Like, isn't Kinky Curly heavy-ish? And Kinky Curly custard? Yeah, or like the
It's hard to work with. It's a unique kind of a custard.
Or
right?
like the Cantu custard, the Define and Shine custard. I feel like that's pretty light. I used a custard today, and it pumped out. That was very light in my hands, the custard. So I think it depends on the brand.
I'm finding that pattern pusher reminds me a lot of the curling custard, Kinky Curly curling custard. The way it reacts, the way it just, I always try to pair it with glycerin-free products because the gel itself is glycerin-free. Today I don't think I did, and it was okay. What I have in my hair now, it was the Curl Fix, but still the same brand, so maybe that's why it was compatible.
All right, the As I Am jelly. Yeah, that's a light jelly, curling jelly.
Yeah. I want to try the coiling jelly. I want to see what the difference is.
We're having lovers of M.A.D.CURL in here. I love M.A.D.CURL gel. That's just a good gel.
Okay.
When you put a leave-in under it,
At
least for me.
You used your code. You still have a code?
Yeah, I guess the code still works.
Okay.
Hey, you save a
I
little.
hope the checks still work.
That wasn't like a code like that.
Oh, was it?
I just got
Okay.
one. I just
Okay.
got one. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm so. I can't. Okay.
Right?
But I think you only save. What do you save? Like $1? $1.90.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, so Jan's a M.A.D.CURL loyalist here. Okay.
Evelina Rodriguez says she hasn't had any luck with M.A.D.CURL. I gotta keep trying though.
Okay.
I find definitely some sort of leave-in underneath. I tried M.A.D.CURL as a one and done and it was a fail. But when I use a leave-in underneath, it's good to go.
Yeah, so let me see. Mariah Shelton said, I think y'all should review the Camille Rose Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. So moisturizing. I have it here. I've had it a few times and have given it away, and then keep getting it. Sometimes they'll send it when they send things. It's just like the basic thing that they send. Like, they don't do PR, I don't believe, at all.
Camille Rose?
Yeah. But whenever they do send something, I don't know, what's the occasion where they'll send something? Oh, like maybe giving us an example of what they're going to do for giveaways or something. They'll send us what they'll send, so that we know what they're going to send you guys when you win a giveaway. And that seems to be always in there, that ginger rinse and the pear conditioner for some reason. So I have them both upstairs, and I always hear you guys talking about that. So I need to try to get into it now that I know more about my hair and what to expect and what to look for. I never kind of knew what to look for. To me, it sounds like it would be the mid-range of a clarifier, maybe. It's not as hardcore as a clarifier, but maybe it does the job better than maybe a co-wash.
Yeah.
What are you guys' opinions on?
106
that.
Andy, we haven't tried the new WeDad line because I see like different influencers like getting them in the mail, and like we are on the WeDad PR list, so I don't know if it's coming, but I love the old VitaCurl. So love the old VitaCurl. I'm sure I'm gonna love the new VitaCurl. So it's either, you know, it's gonna get sent or we're gonna go get it, but I love the gel.
Yeah, I saw them. I saw that there's a mousse with that collection, so I'd be interested in trying that mousse. Okay, have you two tried in or heard of She Sent It?
I've heard of She Sent It, but we've never
I've heard
tried
of that.
it.
Yeah, I think maybe that's where I saw it in the comments.
I think that's another new like small like brand.
Curly Hair Tales is late. She's sorry she's late. Make room in the back. Oh, my favorite alternative. We don't know yet because we don't have the new one, Vanessa. So what's the difference between the old and the new one?
The new one, they changed the ingredients. It's like VitaCurl Botanical something. Whatever botanicals are, they put botanicals in like the whole line.
They have a botanical spray, which is like one of their #1 sellers.
Okay.
Like I guess it's a refreshing spray.
They reformulated the whole line and added the mousse in. So,
Okay. All right. Yeah, I definitely want to try the mousse. Okay. Will we ever do Dollar General brand?
Probably not.
We have it here. I think we talked about that last week. That
yeah, the had to have it. We went and bought a whole bunch of dollar store stuff, but I
Yeah.
just don't like the way it smells.
Yeah,
And I just don't know
like,
what it's gonna do.
It smelled like men's cologne kind of.
It smelled like what is it? Old Spice. Like I just don't like
Yeah,
the way it smells.
and you know when we're trying to be very particular about when we wash our hair, not as much as we used to. So if we put it in and we don't like it, now we've got to wash it out the next day. It's just too much wear and tear. So we have to be really particular about what we're doing here.
Careful, we ain't doing anything, you know, just anything for views.
Right?
Have like a crazy thumbnail and be like, we tried dollar store
Yeah.
hair products.
You know, it has to be like really serious, or it has to be in a place. Are all dollar store products the same? Like if we get it at our Dollar General here, can you guys get it at your Dollar General there? Or are they all the same?
Hi, Tanetta Church. She said she's entering live with her church finger up. Just walking in. Hey.
Because some things I think are gimmicky. Maybe it's my age showing up, but some things are gimmicky, and what's the point of it? Like mixing all your hair care products. What we might choose to mix with ours and put it in our hair, you wouldn't mix with yours, nor would you even do that with yours. So what's the sense? It's just, I guess, to click on, get people to watch your videos, but I'm not that pressed that I need to invent content like that. To me, it's a waste of money. So, so like I'm saying, would the dollar store be beneficial? Would you get the same thing in your dollar store that we would get in our dollar store? If you didn't live in Connecticut, would you get it in your state? And if not, then it's just really like, almost like, for lack of a better term, voyeurism. You're just like watching the video, just maybe for entertainment. And there's videos out there for that, definitely, and I watch those. But on this channel, I think I want it to be useful and helpful and to move people forward in their journey, not so much gimmicky.
Yeah.
Because what's the sense of...
I know, because we were thinking, like, this past week, like, you know, should we do challenge videos? Like, you know, mix all your hair products together. I'm like, that's just such a waste, though. Like, what's the point of that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the point of that is.
I think it's
like,
just probably fun, and there's probably a genre for that and a place for that, but I'm too serious on this channel to do that. Every pump would make me go, ah. Yeah.
I just want to address Jada, who said she's 13 and curly hair channels like ours really inspire her to take care of her curls. She's like, our hair is really pretty. Hi, Jada. Thanks for watching us.
That's sweet. She's 13?
Mm-hmm. I love my hair at 13. What was I?
know.
What was I in 13?
I
I don't know. Was I still wearing ponytails?
You're, what, 13, you are 8th grade, is it? Is 13 8th grade, Jada?
13, 8th grade. Yep, I still have my ponytail on.
Okay. So what's in our hair now? I have pattern pusher in my hair, and then it's curled by Curl Junkie, and then in Curl Junkie they have, well, they used to have, they no longer have it, and I forgot that I didn't actually forget I was doing live tonight, but it didn't register when I was doing it, and I'm like, I hate putting things in my hair that nobody can get anymore, and I have like maybe this much left of something that they used to make called Curl Fix that I used to absolutely love, love, love. And they discontinued it because there's an ingredient that they can no longer get. But I did have this much left of it, and no sense in letting it go bad, so I put it in. And it brings out my curls like no other, because my hair loves protein. It's basically a protein conditioner. That's why it's called Curl Fix. And it's like a leave-in or rinse out, and I left it in and then put the pattern pusher on top. So that's what I have. What do you have?
I have the Nature's Little Secret. They're like banana leave-in and the curling custard in my hair. I was testing today. See, on our days off and things, like I test products. You always say like I'm not just gonna be putting it in my hair, walking around.
I was tired of looking
busted.
a mess. I was tired of looking a mess.
Looking busted.
Yeah, after the braid out, I said, can I look beautiful for one night, please? That braid out just set for like 2 or 3 days, and I was sick of that. So I wanted to just get my hair back.
Your hair was so long yesterday.
It was.
Her hair was like here, like it was. Yeah. That braid out stretched it out like crazy.
My hair grows really quick. When I get my hair cut the next time, I want it to look like I got it cut. It just came back too quick. I swear within 2 weeks, my hair was back. And so this time I just really want, not something drastic, because I can't say that with people with scissors. But Joe, if you're listening, I need something that's going to show that that's going to last like more than 2 weeks. It's not his fault. My hair just grew back really quick. I think it was the summer, the sun, the water, all that. But I need some length taken away.
I do like the Nature's Little Secret so far. I used their shampoo and conditioner today. Both of them I liked. Their shampoo is vanilla bean and their conditioner is chocolate. So like their whole line is like scented. It makes you feel like you're in like an ice cream sundae. So I really like the shampoo and the conditioner. And then
I swore it was for children. I kept saying this is a children's brand.
No, the custard or whatever, the custard and the conditioner, it said for your little ones, for your little ones. I'm like, wait, I think this is a kid's line, like you said, but it's good.
I think it's a kid's line.
So there are some kids that are walking around looking poppin', and I'm gonna be looking poppin' at 25 because I liked it. I like this.
The advertising, the containers and everything, it just speaks to children. It's really cute, and the wording, it almost
explains everything.
It explains everything. And when I started reading it, when it came in the mail, I'm like, this is geared towards children. It gets down on the level of children where they explain things, and I thought it was so cute. And then the fragrances like strawberry, the banana, and I mean we like fragrances like serious ones like maybe Camille Rose. It's very, very sweet, but it's not kid-like like banana and strawberry. And so I said, these are for little kids to encourage them to love their hair. Yeah, it smelled really good.
Like the shampoo smelled so good, and then once I rinsed it out and put the conditioner in to detangle, like the whole bathroom just smelled like chocolate. It smelled so good.
Yeah, see, they notice that my hair grows really fast. It does.
The Nature's Little Secret, they have an Instagram and a website. I believe they're kind of, they're like a little small business, so it's like an Instagram brand. Or like if we did a video, it would be under Instagram brand because you can only buy it online. So if you go to their Instagram, you should be able to like find links to their website and get more info on their products.
By Grace Beauty, she said, I think I'm going to start doing my hair daily. Like, it said MaryAnne. Do you mean LoriAnne? Do you still do that? Any benefits? Did you mean how I used to do my hair every day? I'd wash it, or is there a MaryAnne in the room?
She's probably talking to you.
Okay, so if it's
how you used to do your hair daily, wash it every day.
I think, as I always say, when you know better, you do better. I think I didn't know any better now. And you know what? I think at the time I stuck to one line because we weren't on YouTube. So, well, actually, when we first came on YouTube, I was doing that, but then again, we weren't filming as the way we film now. Like, we pretty much film on a consistent 2 to 3 day a week basis, kind of, right? So, but the way we do that now, I have to have days of breaks. So, maybe at the time there were benefits, but I think I would caution you to be careful wetting your hair. I've learned so much since then. Even when we wet our hair, to not even let it air dry as much as we do. They said you really should diffuse it. You should not have your hair saturated for that long period of time. In the summer, it might have been okay, but barely. Now in the winter, where it's just going to retain that moisture, it's just really not good to have your hair.
I mean, it's all you ever did, and you know, you didn't really see where it hurts your hair, but I guess now that you know better, you do better. So
yeah, I never saw it hurt my hair because I think maybe I stuck to one brand. But now that we're using all these different brands, all these different ingredients daily, it's just a lot of different things. But yeah, at the time I didn't have a problem. What's making you want to do that?
Another shirt says your curls look looser, take very spirally. Yeah, I guess it depends on what I use. You know, what tightens my curls and what makes them more loose. But I like this. I feel like tomorrow it's gonna have volume. I like the fact that it's I have some like a little bit of length here, but it's also curly. So
yeah, it's
I don't mind this.
Super curly.
Yeah, I like this.
Super curly.
Hi, Ashley Harris. She's late.
I want to see why. Who asked? Why she's gonna start wetting her hair? Who wets their hair daily? Who does that? My bad habits. But I can't complain. I did it. I did it for a long time.
You did. You did it for a
Just
couple
recently,
years. Yeah.
When we were on the channel and everyone wanted to learn how to refresh, and you're like that, you had one job to get on the channel and show people
How to refresh.
TWA how to refresh. And so that's when I had to break the habit of doing my hair every day and had to learn how to refresh.
But it took you like a whole year of being on the channel.
I think Kay Pagan said it before, that those tips with refreshing were the best things that she's learned. And lots of people have said that. I thought it was the best thing I learned. That's why I want to share with you guys.
Share the knowledge.
Yep.
D Curly, do you have an Instagram? Because I'm definitely following someone named Curly D, and I don't know if that's you, and I just want to know.
Let's see. Okay, so Jan said I only use refreshing sprays. Hashtag MADCURLS made me do it. Mad made me do it. So Jaxinia washes your hair every day. She's trying to stop, but it's hard. It is hard because you have to get used to refreshing, and you have to like what you see when you refresh, and I simply didn't initially. I'm like, what is this? And it's like, you have to embrace the frizz.
Yeah.
And if you can't embrace the frizz, you're not gonna be satisfied.
Because day one hair isn't my favorite. So, like, I would forever have day one hair. Okay. She doesn't have IG. Okay. I just had to know.
Also, you're following somebody named Curly D?
Yeah, like her name, and like her curls are like fabulous. I'm like, wait, is this D Curly? Like, is that what it says? Because her name is Curly D. I'm like, maybe it's just
funny.
flipped. Like.
Okay, Nelly White, sometimes I refresh, sometimes I don't. Yeah, day 2 and 3 here is my favorite. It's starting to be my favorite too, and even I can stretch it till day 4. This is day 1, and I really try to make it look like day 2 or 3 by putting all my Nourish and Shine in. I almost want to spray it with my Sotanicals, but I'm like, well, let me not go too far. But
You picked another one up the other day.
yeah, you know another tip I learned. I thought this was the best of everything when I had this. Remember a couple of weeks ago I showed you guys this was my best pick and I loved it. But I learned, I forget where I learned it at. I don't know.
That's mine.
This is yours, of course. They said the plastic ones add more volume, and they do. This gets way in there, but it doesn't give you that volume as much. I mean, it definitely gives you, I'm not going to say it doesn't give you volume. It gives you volume, but not as much as this right here. This gives you, I don't know, something about this plastic one really gives me some volume. So I'm on my plastic pick kick now. It just picks out differently. It makes it bigger, if you're into big hair.
If you're into that thing.
Some people aren't into big hair.
Some people aren't.
Okay.
They're not into the big look. Oh, that's nice. Alexa says, I have a TWA and I can almost go 2 weeks before washing it again.
Wow, okay. Yeah. You know, and I didn't appreciate it at the time when I had it like that, when my hair was first big chopped. I was still doing that everyday thing. But, yeah, now I know better. Big hair is it. All right, let me keep on picking.
The movement. I kind of want my hair to last for
So
tomorrow.
that's the tip. Use plastic pick.
Use a plastic pick.
Yeah. I really love the Miss Jessie's one, which is the wiry one, the steel one. But yep, once I learned that, then I've been doing the plastic one lately. African Pride Moisture Miracle Pre-Poo Detangler. Anyone tried that African Pride? Do we have that upstairs?
No,
Okay.
no, we don't have that.
That line, okay.
It was supposed to be sent. We're still waiting. 6 months later. It might pop up. I don't know, because the Curly Chic line, they were supposed to send it to us, and they did, and it literally appeared 4 months later.
Wow.
So sometimes these things take a while.
And sometimes if we care enough, we will go out, because like I won't wait for it. I will definitely go out and get it. So if
Like that
Dad,
gel.
yeah, if Dad doesn't send it soon, like I want to definitely get that mousse.
I want the gel.
because it's a brand that we use anyway and that we like.
Yeah,
So,
I love the Vita-Curl line, so I'm like, you know, if I don't have to spend the money I won't. I'm like, I don't know if it's coming, but I kind of want it.
Good night, kid sister.
Night.
She's wishing all those in the Carolinas. She's praying for them.
Wish I could do those cute little forehead curls like Mom. They'd just be all over my eyes annoying me and Ish.
What'd you say?
Someone said Amanda Rourke said that she wished she could have little bangs. I wish you would bring them more forward. She looked like you want to tuck them behind your head. Oh no, they're just shorter today.
Yeah, they're just.
I used to. Now she actually does her bangs. I'm like, Mom, stop tucking them behind your ear.
Somebody said in the comments they like when LoriAnne tucks her hair behind her ears. I'm like, hey, look at this comment. Is that funny?
I don't remember any such comment.
Yes, you do. Okay. Never pre-pooed. Oh, okay. So Latrice's a fan of African Pride. Has so much slip, she said.
Okay. I still haven't seen it in stores. Is it in stores yet? I read, I don't know if it was on this live or the live we did before, someone said that Soultanicals was going to Sally's. Sally's just opening up the doors for everybody, yeah.
Okay, y'all know where I will be.
Do we have a Sally's card? Did we buy it?
Yeah, we did. I think the last time he offered it to me, this time I took it.
You took it.
Because it seems like every time I turn around, like, we kind of, we're like perusing the aisles.
It's like we go and then we get a discount card and then we stop going, like.
Yeah, and I didn't like it the last time I got it because I swear within months he said it was expired, and I'm like, there's no way. I don't know if there was a way or not, but they swore it was expired.
There clearly was a way because you didn't have a card anymore.
Right. Good night, Sophie. Let's see, almost 3. Wow. Thanks for stopping by.
So the new discount card is free. Soultanicals is in Target too.
Oh, Jan, Soultanicals isn't. I don't know. I know that we went to the store the other day, Rite Aid or pharmacy, and I got my kink drink spray, the refresher spray. It's my favorite. I love it, and I needed it again.
Yeah, I had to replace my Cream of Nature one. It was the last one on the shelf for $3.
So Jan said I need Soultanicals to ship me my products. Yeah, but if you got it like during that sale, and they made it very clear, promotional sales like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, whatever. When they have those promotional sales, 10 days. They said you can tack on an additional 10 days. And I think if you took advantage of the sale that's going on now because they shut their doors and now they're selling things, and I think they weren't even going to begin to ship till the 21st, is what I remember. That's why I was like, nah,
yeah,
I don't want it that bad.
We have somebody new here.
Okay.
Magalip16 says, hi, this is my first live chat with you ladies. I love your channel. Hey, girl.
Oh, all right. Where we at? Oh, I'm welcome to see. Welcome.
So Target, okay, so we have to start checking our Targets because I know my favorite Target still doesn't have the Aussie Miracle Curls line. Like I have to go to a different Target to get it, and we haven't been over there, so we have to go over there.
Is that something new that they're going to do? Start carrying Soultanicals?
It must be because they don't.
I've never seen it there before.
So.
Or is it just particular ones, or this is something new so that we can like look out for it in the future if it's going to go to Target? Because that would be great, and I hope that they are stocked with the line so we can see the stuff in person. Let's see.
There's a main choice release on the Sally site.
There is?
I'll go look.
Okay. Main choice? A few months ago in Target's down here. Oh, okay. Asia said she saw Soultanicals down there.
Okay.
Hi, Lisa. Okay, that'd be best. She'll take a seat in the back. Oh, so Jackie Johnson said Target's been having Soultanicals. I'm in Mississippi, and we've had it for a while. Okay.
So maybe they're expanding. Maybe there are.
Uncle Funky's is at Sally's now? Okay.
Really?
Yeah, Sally's
Sally just taking them all in.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Okay, it's the main choice.
The main choice.
They said Sally's Beauty, the main choice?
They said Sally's, what did they say was, what did they say was, the main choice was on Sally's website, did they say? What did I did see that. Where did we see that?
Well, they said there was a new product.
That's what I thought. Let me see. Who said that? Say it again so we can see it. We've scrolled up the comments.
I don't
What are we
see
looking for? A
any
new main choice product on, is it Sally's website?
Oh!
Let me see.
Ooh. So,
Okay.
Do It
Do It
Fro,
Fro,
the culture.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh. Bold buttery gel.
All right, flip it around so they can see. That's
You guys aren't really going to be
cute.
able to see, but it looks like there is 5 new products.
Okay.
Do It
it's
Fro,
green.
the culture.
It's like green and orange. That's cute. Okay, so what are they offering? What are the offerings?
So the offerings are Do It Fro, the culture, bold buttery gel.
Okay.
a leave-in, accomplished leave-in, courageous conditioner.
Oh, how funny. Amanda Rourke said it about 2 or 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's why I went to Sally's.
Okay.
Volume powerful shampoo and sophisticated sheen spray.
That's funny how we didn't see that Fashion Week then last week, right? Because everybody was busting out with their new lines.
Do it fro the culture.
That's cute. Okay. Okay, so everybody, all right, why are we behind the 8 ball? Everybody seems to know about it except us.
Right? Is
No
it on
surprises there.
We never know anything because we're horrible YouTubers. Are we really natural hair influencers?
What exactly are we influencing?
What exactly are we influencing and who? Who are these people we're influencing? We're never up on the times. Is it on their Instagram?
I don't know.
Hold on.
We shall find out.
The main.
Okay. So Amanda says she's a junkie that checks all the websites all day long. Okay.
No, it's not on there.
No?
No. See, I'm getting that
I don't
urge
know.
to have to go buy
But maybe
it.
because it's exclusive to Sally's, they don't want to make the grand announcement on their Instagram.
We gotta pull a tropical moringa and be the first video out.
Not that it matters.
Right? So I'm gonna try it now. Now I'm gonna be obsessed.
Okay,
I feel it. I want the gel.
All right. Okay. So guess Isaiah, is it? Anyone check out the Texture ID line sold at Sally's? I know you guys have been always asking us to do that.
We've been told to.
I know. We just haven't yet. Anything that's not really something that's completely exciting, I just try to like ward off shopping because like y'all see what we're dealing with here. So it's got to stop somewhere.
Brittany Martin says, hi ladies, I'm about to try that ORS for Naturals line, hoping that I love it. Hashtag MADCURLS made me do it. Cool. That is a good line. What did you buy from the line? I was looking at that line today. I was like, you know, I haven't used that line in a while. Like, I need to bust that gel out. Because it is a good line.
It is. Okay, yeah, I got that email too, Samantha. Camille Rose sent an email today announcing that the new line is at Sally's. Yep, I think the night that we were in New York, they said that all that stuff was released that day, so it was in Sally's that day. Out of my budget range, and the size is too small, right? The life of a product junkie.
Right? I went to Sally's and they ain't have it. They ain't have what? The main choice?
Or they also talked about Texture ID in here.
Texture ID, okay. How much is it? What are we talking about? Because the main choice products are like $14.99 to $16.99 each.
They're standard prices, right?
They're the main choice prices. Yeah, for sure. Right? Like, I'm sitting here like, which Sally's are we going to tomorrow?
The Camille Rose stuff. They didn't have it yet?
Yeah, people are saying, let me go back to Sally's, that the Camille Rose stuff, like, it's a little pricey. But Camille Rose is in, like, the 20s, isn't it? Like, their gels, twisting custards, the curl maker.
You can get their stuff at Target. The most I've paid, maybe $17.99 for butter gels or curl aids or dry twisting butter, something like that. But I think those run around $16.99. And then those cute little leave-in collection, those were $13.99 each.
Okay, so the oils are $9.99. Okay, and the little jars are $17.99. Oh wait, no, one of them is $17.99. The weed rich, the blue one is $17.99. The other two are $15.99, and it is kind of small.
It is, but
what is that? 8 ounces?
I don't know. 8 ounces looks so different with different brands.
No, they said that's 8 ounces.
Wow.
Which is typical.
Because 8 ounce Camille Rose is like the curl aid or the dry twisting butter. That's 8 ounce. It just looks bigger. That looks so.
Well, those are like
flat and round.
Yeah,
right?
they're longer. Like this way. This is taller.
But
this
one's taller. It's all 8 ounce.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's how
but it does definitely look smaller. Okay. And oils $9.99.
Oh, look at Sultanicals on Sally's. There's Afrotastic.
Is it on their website? Okay, but
with no rating, so it must be new.
I don't know if it's new or lots of things are on their people's websites, but aren't necessarily in the store.
I've never seen Soultanicals on Sally's website.
You haven't?
No.
Okay, so did we say they're coming to Sally's, or did we say they're coming to Target?
Oh, but this is online exclusive, so maybe you can only get it online.
Why?
20% off your entire purchase. That means we can get the main choice products, right? There's a coupon.
We still wanted that the green line.
I know, we're moving on from the green line, girl.
We are?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we're moving on from the green line.
Okay.
I put the green line on the shelf.
Wait, so there's a styling video of the main choice products, and it's titled Texture on the Runway. If you look at the gel and click it like you're about to buy it, you'll see it. Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh, you know what? We did. Wait. No, we were there for the main choice. I did not see.
No, they were showing off their other lines.
Okay.
But we were at their table, but they gave me 4 packets of pink lemonade shampoo.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a deck of cards. They're all like shampoos. Gonna be throwing those in our giveaway.
Yeah, you got all shit because you didn't want the bag. I took the bag, which had I think 4 different things
Amanda
in it.
Rourke, you bought the main choice line, girl.
Junkie on speed dial. She already bought it. The new one? What's it?
The whole thing?
What's the name of the line? That new one you just looked up. She bought it already.
That's what she said.
Okay, she
said
need
what
to
she
hang
said.
up a shingle now and start a channel.
Okay, Flower
Okay,
Trust
Flower
bought the
Trust.
new line.
Okay.
Alright, look at Manny. Okay.
Alright.
Just to all the product lines,
Right.
all the brands.
I'll do to the main choice products. I'm loving the ancient Egypt smoothing leave-in. Okay. I know I was going to use that today underneath this pattern pusher. I was going to use the Tropical Moringa leave-in, but then I switched up in the end.
We gotta save our money for Black Friday. I swear
We
we're
do.
never prepared
I
every
know.
year for Black
this
Friday.
year we're going to be prepared.
never
We're going to start
prepared.
saving. We are. I
We're
know.
never prepared.
I know, because we got to take care of business this year.
Like, we miss all the good sales.
Good night, Alberta. Night night.
Stockpiling syndrome.
Right?
You just be making up things. Stockpile syndrome.
I know, it sounded like a real condition that has to be
'cause, like,
treated, right?
What's the Stockholm syndrome? That's the real one. And you're
Oh,
like
really?
stockpiling syndrome. You
Okay.
just have to have more than one of a
I
product,
know.
just in case you run out, just in case of the apocalypse.
I know. We should all get like a bus, as if we all lived together, like, and go to New York like Black Friday and go shopping.
Yeah, is that the place to be?
I don't know, is it?
I never bought hair products on Black Friday. Are the deals really good? Well,
I
know the Q Redo have like $20 off.
Last year,
That's the only hair sale I know.
that's when I did my stockpiling with Camille Rose. I got everything, and that's why like throughout the year things were coming out and people were telling me things, and I just was like all tapped out from Black Friday. But I did like a lot of repeats, a lot of stocking up, and I still have that stuff upstairs now.
Latrice Hubbard said Black Friday sales sucked last year. Yes, they did. I do
Yeah.
remember that. I remember the sales across the board for clothing, hair, makeup, everything was terrible. They did stupid things like 10% off, 5% off. Like,
Yeah.
there were no, Black Friday is when you do like the 75% off, the buy one,
Yeah.
get 2 free, like buy one, get 3 free. Like, you're
Who
supposed to
saw
do
the
like crazy
videos
sales.
last year? It was hysterical. The way Americans do Black Friday and the way Canadians do it, all dignified. Canadians wait at the door, and then the door opens at the designated time, and they seriously walk in like they have some sense. And then you see Americans just like basically pushing down the door. Everybody just like just trampling over each other, grabbing TVs, big old TV. I mean, just grabbing everything. Just like the greed and the excess. It's just hysterical. The difference between the Canadians the way they do Black Friday and the way the Americans do Black Friday. Like, I don't know, just something about Black Friday and the excitement of just being there, waiting in line. Like, you make friends in line, and then the doors open, everyone's excited. And
the way
there's
they did it, they just walked in.
they just
like,
seriously walk with hands in the pocket, say hi to the people that open up the door. They had time to talk. They didn't care, but not Americans.
I'd be so scared. Like, can you imagine like tripping and falling? Like, people will walk on you.
Yeah.
They will trample over you. It's crazy. We've never gone out for Black Friday. I'm scared. Like, I don't want to be trampled over. Like, it's not that serious.
I'm trying to die over TV. That's exactly why I don't do Black Friday. I know. Okay.
But yeah, I hope the sales are better this year because they really were. Like, the online sales were so bad. It's like, this isn't a sale. This is the stuff you do all the time.
Yeah. But I think it's the kickoff of the holiday season. It's exciting. I don't know, just...
Guys, September is almost over, which means starting October 1st, Christmas music gets played.
Last year we did, I saw it come up on Facebook, we did it in September.
Oh, we did? Okay, well, I'm waiting for October 1st so that I can have October, November, and December. I need a good 3 months.
People judge us for it.
To listen to Christmas music.
People
I'm
judge
so
me.
excited.
I was judged on Facebook recently when I said I love Christmas music. They were like, no, it's too early.
Oh, no.
Not bothered.
I'm so ready.
I love Christmas music.
ready.
Yeah.
What about Halloween? Halloween's fun. Like,
Yeah.
I love the candy. I love just raiding the candy aisle around Halloween because it's just all the best candy, all the best deals for candy because people are buying it to give out. But I feel like Halloween was funner when I was younger. In my old age, not my older age.
I know.
Like,
I have no more
Halloween parties
kids
were fun.
to trick or treat with. That's like, I liked doing that. Trick or treating.
I like the haunted hay rides or like the haunted house things you can go to at amusement parks and stuff. What are those haunted trails? I like those kinds of things. Those are fun. But yeah, I'm not like, oh my gosh, it's Halloween. That's not me. But that's totally how I am with Christmas.
I'm short enough to put on a costume, right, and go door to door. They don't make you take your mask off at the door, do they?
No.
Okay, why can't I?
You're gonna do that, Mom?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing a haunted trail and have apple picking. See, that's
fun.
fun.
Okay, we'll have some adult fun then. Maybe I won't get in the way of the little kids trick or treating. Maybe I'll just
I know, but you don't really
take my behind over to an
you don't
adult
really
entertainment.
run, so I can't take you to like a haunted trail because I'm out in those trails. I'm like,
Oh, I'm used to you like running from
I'm like
things,
a
so I can
track
always
star.
anticipate your scariness. So I know I'm going to be on my own.
it's
for a
like I
while
go with one person, a group of people, and I end up with another group of people by the end of the maze or the trail because I'm just I don't know who I'm holding on to at the end.
Are they still doing that, or is that just something that has trickled down through the years? Because they said about people putting blades in candy, and the kids get hurt when they eat candy. I know back in, let me see, what year was it? They absolutely canceled Halloween. Almost like, what's that Christmas show where they canceled Christmas or something?
Oh yeah, because there was a snowstorm.
Okay, no, that's one canceled. But I'm saying when I was a child
Oh.
and trick or treating, they canceled it because that was during the era when they were putting things in kids' candy, pens and needles and blades.
Oh.
So for 2 or 3 years in a row, they didn't do Halloween. I don't remember the years, and back 76, 77, something roughly
Here
around
goes
there.
Taylor running again.
But now they show you the different pills, like little tablets and things that people could put in the kids' candy. It's just like sicko stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know if people necessarily cancel it anymore, as much as you just are just more proactive with your kids. Like you guys were never allowed to eat and go like knock on the door, grab something, and start eating it. Nothing could.
No,
be
we always
eaten.
had to come home and
Yeah,
like dump
and
our
that's something
bags
unique
out.
to our house. I'm sure lots of parents do that. You can't. You're not allowed to eat till you get
Lisa
home.
Pellegrino said the reason that Canadians are so calm is because their sales are crappy. So there's nothing to get excited about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't have good sales.
Really? Okay.
I want to go to a haunted house. Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah.
I went to a good one last year. It was pretty long. I'm like, when is this going to end?
Yeah.
Like it was.
As long as I get it straight, but you never know. I always have this feeling, this anxiety that someone is going to touch you. Now, you always say they're not allowed to touch you, but there are rules, but rules I always say are made to be broken.
I've been to
And I'm
so
afraid
many,
someone's
and
gonna
I've
touch
never
me.
been to one where they've touched you. Like they can't touch you, and you better not touch them. Like they can't touch you. You can't
But
touch
there's
them.
always like that sick horror movie where you think it's a fake, you think it's a costume, and then the person actually jumps out and it's real.
Who thinks of that?
Me.
I've never thought of that. Like, oh my gosh, there could be a really crazy person who's actually gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought about
I think
that.
like a fake Michael Myers would be like a real Michael Myers standing there.
Okay, Mom.
So I just.
I'll just leave you home. I'll
Okay.
just leave you home.
All right. So I don't know. But I don't like to be afraid. I like to have control of my surroundings, and I don't like that jumping out kind of fear that makes you like catch your breath. And I don't like that kind of fear. So no. Okay. Oh, Six Flags has a haunted house. I don't do Halloween. Okay. When I used to live in California, Disney World or Disneyland is so cute. So cute on Halloween. That was fun to go through the whole park. You guys don't do, I keep seeing people say I don't do Halloween. Is it, you don't do, you mean like, oh no, I don't do that kind of fear, or you just for religious reasons, you don't do Halloween? Because lots of people, for religious reasons, don't do Halloween.
I can't wait to dress little Sophie up in a Halloween costume. Make her a ladybug or something. Like, I think I'm totally
dressed up you and Spencer.
I think I'm totally gonna do Halloween with my kids, like one day.
Yeah,
That's cute. Dress them up in cute little outfits.
Yeah. Am I gonna go see the new Halloween movie with the original characters? Jamie Lee Curtis, she gotta be. Oh, if I'm 51, how old Jamie Lee Curtis? She in the 70s. She was wearing spandex and jumping around, doing exercise videos. So she's every bit got 20 years on me. So she's 70.
Well, she's old enough to be in a movie. She's doing it.
She was the mother, right? She was the mother. What role did she play? Jamie Lee Curtis. What is she now?
What role does she play? She was the original. Michael Myers was her brother, right?
Okay, I don't know Halloween like that. I don't like the
sister. Yeah, she was the sister.
Okay, so now
that man won't die.
Wow. All right. So okay. So religious reasons, my mom never made us go out for trick or treating. Okay. Yeah, some people do it for religious reasons, but they have things at the church. Sometimes Harvest night.
Yeah.
And different things. I just hate Halloween. Okay.
Well, I love the candy.
I love the candy.
Actually,
and this, I mean, you can go to the store with money and buy all the little bags of candy.
With money, we don't want to see you on the news.
It's not the same though, like as trick or treating, right?
No,
yeah,
you gotta be out there. Yeah,
you have to just like it has to be like luck of the draw. You never know what you're gonna get from like those crappy houses that give you those Jolly Ranchers.
I've already started.
Yeah, Jolly Ranchers. Or then you go to the houses that give you big candy bars. Yes.
I
those
know.
houses that are very trusting, they leave the barrel outside
the rich
with
people's
all
houses.
The candy, and they like select the big candy bar here and like select a penny here, or they'll have one house we went to a stack of dollar bills and a barrel of candy. Lights were out in the house, door closed. They said, "Help yourself, like get one candy bar," and they trusted the people to do that.
Yeah.
And then you see the folks running up and down the street acting crazy, and I'm like, where's your integrity? Like, just make it fun. Like, leave some for somebody else. Don't just like take the whole barrel and empty it out into your bag.
Like,
it just ruins it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always people who gotta ruin it. Oh, Amanda Rourke.
I love candy corn.
Come on,
you know I
fam.
do.
You couldn't do better than that. Candy
Love
corn
candy
is so disgusting.
I love
it's
candy
like
corn.
it's stale. It's like stale candy.
That's my
and then
favorite.
it already tastes stale, and then imagine it when it's stale.
Yeah,
it's
staler.
Like, it's gonna be staler.
All right, so Samantha asked if I got to see the Halloween movie.
I'm not gonna come for you, Amanda, because I know you about that life, so I'm not coming for you.
Who is gonna go see the Halloween movie? You're interested in the Halloween movie?
You won't come with me.
No, I sure won't. I sure will
I'll
not.
bring Dad or Adam or something. They'll watch a scary movie with me.
It's white chocolate and honey.
White chocolate and honey.
I like the candy pumpkins too. I know, because they're like fatter and they're more filling.
They're it's like more staleness. Candy pumpkins.
I just love those candies.
Why is your candy corn stale? No, even when it's a brand new bag of candy corn, it tastes stale to me. It doesn't have a flavor. Like, I don't know. I can't.
I know you never did. I love candy corn.
And you will you'll buy multiple bags and eat all the candy corn.
I just literally, because I have such a sweet tooth, I literally just sit there and just pour them out in my hand and just pop them back like it's popcorn. I love candy corn.
Well, Asia Rose said there was a house in her neighborhood known to give out $5 bills. Then they moved. Okay.
Okay, so Angela's husband, he would have dogged out those Reese's. Are you gonna offer? I guess if she was, she would have already offered.
Would you like one?
Of course. Thank you. How kind. Have to keep the energy up.
Kit Kat white chocolate.
Yes.
Okay.
Love Kit Kat.
You know, I'm not a huge fan. What am I a huge fan of on here? Of white chocolate. Like, I won't eat white chocolate or dark chocolate if I can avoid it. I just prefer regular milk chocolate. Yeah. And not all milk chocolate is made the same. Like,
no,
Hershey's is the best to me. Like Dove. What's the thing I recently went out and tried? Albertone.
Toblerone. Toblerone. All that fancy, expensive chocolate that tastes horrible.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, dark chocolate is the best. Really? It's so bitter to me.
It's so bitter.
I love Twix. We love Twix. Twix don't survive in this house. Like, that's like top of the game, right?
Twix?
Halloween. Twix?
Also I sell my Twix.
Caramel?
No, I trade my Twix away.
Do you? Okay, maybe it's Spencer.
I love like Three Musketeers, Snickers, Milky Ways. Twix are like at the bottom.
Love Reese's. It's like if
Love
you get Reese's from a house, then that house is worth.
Which was good
yeah.
because with the three of us, like me, Spencer, and Adam, all trick-or-treating, the two of them were allergic to peanut butter. So it's like I got my Reese's and I got their Reese's, and it was just a good situation.
No, in high school,
they couldn't have it.
When we trick-or-treated with our boyfriends, and so we would go up to the door first, the girls, me, my sister, my cousin, and then we'd come back and hand our bags to our boyfriends, and then they'd go back up to the door. Yeah. Put them to work.
Oh, like Twix are okay, but Reese's
yeah.
are the best.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Victoria girl. Coconut. Try coconut dark chocolate covered almonds in Costco.
I love Snickers.
I don't like coconut, and I don't do dark chocolate, and I don't do almonds, but you might do all of those.
I love almonds. I ate a container of almonds the other day.
You did. That had like no flavor. They had no seasoning. Well, you do season almonds. What do you do?
They said they were raw and
Raw
they had
almonds,
no
no
salt, no
salt.
nothing. I just like the flavor of almonds. Yeah.
I don't really mind M&Ms with almonds in them. That's kind of good. Those are kind of good. Oh, right? No, it's peanut M&Ms. Nope, my bad. Nope, still don't do almonds.
Nope.
Dark chocolate has flavonoids. Flavonoids? What's that? Chocolate and peanut butter is the perfect marriage. I agree.
But
And not all
you know,
chocolate and peanut butter is made the same.
not like you can't get a chocolate bar and slap Jiffy peanut butter on it. It doesn't taste the same. Reese's has a unique peanut butter
It
taste.
does.
It's so sweet. It's
It
like
is.
whipped. I don't know what it is, but it's not peanut butter. It's not like the
Can't
peanut butter
make
you
it.
get in a jar.
Yep, nope.
Nope. So if you try to like monopolize on like get great big candy bars and put a great big jar of peanut butter between your legs and think it's gonna be a Reese's, it's not. It doesn't taste the same.
I think they even make Reese's peanut butter in like a jar, like how you can buy Jiffy's, but it says like Reese's peanut butter.
By peanut butter by Reese's, it tastes just like Jiffy. It's like it doesn't have the. It's not that what's in the middle of that Reese's.
Oh, it's not, girl.
Nope, 'cause I bought it once.
What'd you buy?
Yeah, Amanda. She said you can buy it in the jar, not the inside of what's inside of a Reese's. It doesn't have that same sweet taste.
Maybe because it's like the chocolate mixed in, you have to have the whole experience, like for it to
I don't
taste
know.
good.
Try Moots Candies, a local homemade chocolate shop. You enjoyed. Also try dark chocolate.
Amanda dramatically opens fresh bag of candy corn.
The one I bought had chocolate in it. She's serious? In the store?
Oh, Ashley Harris, yes, I forgot about those Yorks.
Oh, I can't do mint.
Yorks and Junior Mints. Love both of
Yeah,
those.
you do. I don't like mint. That's why I don't like those Girl Scout cookies. Those mint
Thin mints?
Those thin. Yeah, I can't.
Thin Mints.
But oh my gosh, those Snickerdoodles. Yeah, shouldn't little Girl Scouts be coming around anytime now?
Little Girl Scout.
They're back in school.
We're looking to buy
Yeah.
some Girl Scout cookies.
I know.
Which ones are my favorite? The shortbread ones.
Yeah.
Dunk those in milk and they like disintegrate and it's
Yeah,
so good.
those nice, just dried sugar cookies basically. But I love Snickerdoodles. But I think everyone has their favorite. So just because I like the Snickerdoodles doesn't mean that I can't.
No, Snickerdoodles has what? Toasted coconut. They got a lot going on.
all that, yeah.
No. There's just a lot going on that I can't do. I like simple things. I like the simple life.
Really? So Amanda said it was half peanut butter and half chocolate, and then you mix it all together, and it was delicious. Did it taste like Reese's though?
Oh, Samoas. Are Samoas?
Oh,
The Samoas.
Okay, what are you
Snickerdoodle are the ones I like, I think. Those are
Okay.
Snickerdoodle. You like the
Samoas, yes.
Yeah, the caramel and the coconut. Yeah.
I'm plant-based food. He said, I'm such a bore. I'm not a candy person.
Do you like cake or cookies?
Right? I know we don't need to be sitting over here talking about candy. Next we'll be going over to Henny Penny. We'll be like, field trip.
Right?
Everybody in the car.
We're going to Henny
We'll
Penny.
show you guys Henny Pennies.
Do you need another Reese's?
Oh goodness, you're offering? And I'm accepting. The night's still young, guys. Why, thank you. Can I afford it because I've been working out?
Indeed.
I lost 3 pounds. I noticed it too. Like I it wasn't drastic, but I just noticed little changes here and there. And I did lose 3 pounds. Took us forever though, right? Kept going week after week after week, lifting all those heavy weights.
Yeah,
See no
I keep fluctuating.
The scale was rising.
Yeah, it was at one point,
But I wasn't
right?
scared because I'm like, because muscle weighs more than fat. So I said, so that's why we're putting on muscle.
Yeah, you built muscle in a week,
Mm-hmm.
girl. No, but like you started going to the gym with me, and then you made us change our diet. So like literally all I've been eating is spinach and stuff. I've been doing kind of bad actually with the diet lately because I've been buying candy because it's Halloween. Well, it's not Halloween, but I don't care. But it's been a lot of spinach, and eggs. And
Hello, Melanie.
things
Hello,
that
ladies.
make me hungry.
Good job. They're all applauding. And then I got overconfident, and that's why I'm sitting up here tonight eating Reese's.
Right? It's like we've done good.
I have room to put. If I put out 1 little pound, it's okay, right?
Right? Like I keep fluctuating between 110 and 115. It goes up and down.
All right, so let's all talk. All right. See, when you get to be a woman of a certain age, okay, you can't like be. All right, because then you start like aging yourself, so it's like a balancing act. You either are gonna lose weight, and then I'm gonna start looking all long and drawn and wrinkly, and neck's gonna be pulling because I'm so thin. You can't piecemeal it. You can't say, okay, I want to take off weight in my arms, or take weight off of my stomach, and not expect it to affect your face. So that's like. I'm on the camera all the time. I am not having my face look all gaunt. Okay, that's out. So I'm just very careful with it. If I start seeing the pull of the neck the other day when I lost those 3 pounds, I'm like, okay, and that's aging me. So I'd rather have a little bit of weight on than to start looking really strange like that. So I gotta be really careful with that.
I can't.
Who knows I'm speaking the truth? All the women of a certain age in this room. You know you can't go but so low. Seriously, you can't. It's like I say, 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Like, what's it gonna be? Right? Yes, I see the laughter, so y'all know I'm speaking the truth.
I said that's out.
Yes, she said her grandmother looked 20 years older. Some people like really pride themselves on like losing all this weight when they get older. If you've had it on your whole life, like kind of try to keep some of it on, because when you just drop drastically like that, unless you can afford, I guess, some nips and some tucks and all that, like it's just gonna be hanging skin. Where does it go? You know,
But
you can't afford to.
You
to
and
go under
Dad
the
were
knife.
like hilarious the other day. You're both just like standing there, just like looking at you, like, you know, basically like we're not the same as we used to be. Like, I mean, it's funny because like you guys have been together for almost 30 years, so
Yeah.
I mean that's a long time to see like how people change. You both are just standing there, like, you know, we don't look like how we used to look.
We
like
sure don't. I'm like, I said, I'm getting heavy around the middle, like a little girth there. Like, I'm like, but I'd rather have that. I said, I can't just drop. I forgot like the days when I was in my 20s and I could just drop weight like that and everything would just come into place and, you know, you look better for it. Now I just look really tired, really older, pack on the, it just, It's just too much of a drop. It's not a quick drop, even a gradual drop. It ages you, like that neck. I can't do that.
I know, Ma. You've really been talking about your neck for like the past 2 weeks.
I sure have been.
We were watching a video today, a makeup video. Patrick started doing Paris Hilton's makeup, and you were like saying she was coming out with some new skin cream or whatever, and like you were like her neck, like she's pushing 40 or something. Like her neck looks good. You're like, but I wonder if that's surgery or if that's like her skincare or what is that?
She got them Hilton hotels and she got Hilton money. I don't.
But you were like, you've been like looking at everybody's neck and looking for neck cream. You just keep talking about necks.
Well, I've been using neck creams like ever since I was a teenager practically. No, in my 20s. I've always done all kinds. And you know, you fall for all of it. But at the end of the day, like you're going to age. Maybe a little slower, but not really much slower.
Didn't that at church say when my neck starts looking long and my teeth start looking big, I know I'm doing too much.
Right. And yeah, and because I don't have room for my teeth to look any bigger than they already look, because you know I sucked my thumb as a child back then. You know, parents didn't do like the whole brace thing and all that. So that's just my little trademark, my little teeth. But I don't need them to look any bigger and bucker and looking, but my face being more drawn. That's
why you're the emoji with the glasses.
That's why,
and
the little buck teeth. That's my
you.
emoji.
That's
yes, you recognize me by the glasses and little buck teeth.
The little buck teeth.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Georgina. No worries, she said. Bucker. Right.
I can't.
So,
no,
yeah,
but it's
you can't go too far.
It's really is annoying when people push skincare or like I was telling her like about hair growth pills and stuff. Like, stop deceiving folk. Like, you know, like is that really? Does her skincare really work? Like, she is pushing 40 and she does look good for someone who's pushing 40. Like, is that her skincare or does she get some work done?
I count our family as having pretty good genes. I think in the family that we don't age really, some people age really bad. I think our family ages pretty well. And I have to say, with all the skincare and everything I've used over the years, you still get to the point where you're going to age. You can't ward it off. I don't care how much skincare. The only way, and I think the skincare company is Paula's Choice, it might be. I got into this brand like years ago, and I liked it for a while. I switch and swatch all the time. So I went off on my Paula's Choice kick. She honestly said, and I was glad she said it, because she was pushing skincare. But what she said is, at the end of the day, if you don't have surgery, you're not going to make it go away, period. You know, I can do all the creams, lifting them up all I want to, all of that, but unless they get a knife and cut here and pull it all up behind my ears or something, you know, there's just so much you can do. You do all the fillers, you know, get Botox.
Mom, do they pull it up behind your ears?
They used to. My mother used to say facelift, you pull it all the way up and then tuck it behind your ears or something. But unless you do Botox, and then sometimes people go too far. Who saw the video when you're like, I don't name any names? I'm like, why can't I name names? And so then I'm like, Meg Ryan, she went too far. She used to be so cute. I said, a little pixie haircut, so cute. She went too far. Now she just dropped off the face of Hollywood because she even knew she went too far probably. So she did. You do go too far. And so you see, like, maybe I was like, okay guys, I'm gonna have a little nip here, a little tuck here. Maybe get rid of like these, what is it, Restylane, do some little injections. All of a sudden my face is and then I would have wished I would have stopped, you know, when I just looked like a woman of a certain age, aging gracefully, and then I started puncturing my face with all this Restylane and everything. Then I had these great big cheeks. Now I've got to try to thin out the cheeks, so now I'm going to start cutting here. Then you go too far, okay? Then you go too far, so you got to stop. You got to know when to hold and know when to fold, like Kenny Rogers said. And I know when to hold.
And when to fold.
And when to fold. Yep.
Victoria said the women in her family always get complimented on their skin and they age very well. She said they use Olay all their whole lives. You like Olay?
Yeah. And Olay of today is not like the Olay of years ago. My grandmother used to use Olay, and now Olay has really gotten into the skincare game, and I love Olay. But it's like one of the gazillion brands that I like. I switch them up every now and then. And then sometimes I just do absolutely nothing, just throw water on my face for a few weeks. That's it. And then sometimes I'll just put coconut oil on my face at night. So I just switch up. Joan Rivers. She had that scratchy voice. You knew she was just really, really, really old, and then her face just had no wrinkles. Just because your face doesn't have wrinkles does not mean that you look young.
Oh, look at it's Joe. He must have known you were looking for him. She was talking about you today, Joe. Actually, we both were.
Yes. I said I need a haircut so bad, Joe. There's Joe Ortiz, the one who has given me my signature looks. So I said I said earlier, I said I needed to cut, and well, it's not your fault. I said that it grew back in 2 weeks. It didn't look like it had been cut, but I want a little bit more dramatic this time. I want a little bit more cut off because it's just growing back too quick, and I can't be riding up and down to New Jersey, up and down the road.
In the winter.
In the winter.
In the winter time.
Yes.
So you're ready to go drastic.
Yes, and know y'all come for me. And know y'all come for me. There's a picture, I think, on Joe's Instagram page of a woman that got her hair cut. It was cute because I want a little bit more, I think, tapered in the back. I don't want it just all this. Yeah. I just need it more styled or something. He said, yes, I will. Okay.
Hey.
So I'll book the appointment because I definitely need my hair cut.
And for me, I think mine needs to be evened off on the ends. I need to trim. So we were both going to book some appointments because mine needs to be evened off here. I've been noticing in pictures, like one piece is down here, one piece is up here, one piece is here. So my ends need to be evened.
Okay, the Third Eye Journey says she's going to head out for the evening. Endo flare-ups have been rough, so I've been going to bed early. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
And you love SPF.
I love SPF.
I love SPF. So much so, like, you walk around with, like, a white sheet across your face. Like, it's just like, I'm like, can you, like, rub it in? Like, I don't understand. You just like put it on and just leave it there. I'm like, can you like rub the sunscreen in?
Solange said Joe cut her hair in July, and then she bumped into each other at Curl Fest.
Oh, cool. Joe was awesome.
Ambi was good. I remember Ambi.
Who's Ambi?
Ambi was this product that they had out there to encourage. Was it lightening of the skin? Was it? Or is it more to Ambi than that's all I remember Ambi for?
Ambi's supposed to lighten your skin?
That's what it was like, kind of like marketed as. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
Lisa Pellegrino said she's allergic to sunscreen. Oh snap!
Wow.
Ari said she used Noxzema. I remember when Noxzema was in the house.
No, I can't rub it in, Jan, because I'm like, I said I'd rather have sunscreen streaks than have wrinkle streaks.
Yeah.
I said the more you can see it, the better. That means it's doing its job. In my opinion, it's doing its job.
It used to drive me crazy.
Keep the sun away.
I'm like,
Because they
Mom.
said the sun ages you. So.
And then the fact that like you do have like little lines here and there, you would just see like it just sinking.
Uh-huh.
It was just sinking in your line, like all the sunscreen. I'm like, can you rub your sunscreen in?
Hi, Xavier.
What happens when you use sunscreen? The people who are allergic to sunscreen, what happens? I was allergic to something last week. Remember my whole face broke out?
Yes.
I don't know what it was.
It looked like almost like
It was a rash.
a heat rash of some sort.
Yeah,
It
was like all on my cheeks. It was just red bumps everywhere on my forehead, and like I had to like use cortisone and tea tree oil for a couple days, and it went away. But I was like, oh my gosh, because they say your skin changes. So I thought, I'm like, I've never really had like an acne issue, and so I thought maybe now that I'm 25, you know, my skin's changing now. Maybe I'm gonna start having acne, and like I was like freaking out because it was just all over my face.
So, all right, so they say they can't wait for the hair vlog. Any highlight plan? Probably not. Even though I wish I could, but I just noticed that when the hair goes, those are the pieces that are floating around, are the highlighted pieces.
Who said that?
Someone said, who said it? I saw that. Taylor, okay, Jesse972. Any highlight plan? I like the
Oh yeah, no, I'm done with bleach.
yeah,
I'm pretty done.
I like the kind of like ombre look. I like the highlights in my hair, but I just noticed that when the hair falls out, those are the pieces that go. And
Yeah.
and you know, we've learned that bleach is terrible for your hair. So I don't know how I'm gonna maintain that look, but I'll be okay. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, it could be Georgina.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta do something. Cause I do like it. I don't want to just go all the way dark again. I don't care for that.
Because, like, I've been switching things up. I've been eating different things, you know, trying different hair products. Like, I didn't know what it was, but my face, like, completely broke out. Different makeup. You know, I've been trying new makeup. So it's just, like, I don't know what it could have been. But, it freaked me out because it was everywhere.
Let's see. So, all right, so Joe said he's going to be in Reading. Oh, is it Reading, Pennsylvania? Because I think of it as like Monopoly. Isn't it like Reading Railroad? I know Angela lives in Pennsylvania. So he'll be in Reading at an event, and it's free. Okay.
So, yes. I'm trying to go to Philadelphia. I want to see the Liberty Bell.
Okay.
Okay. You would just, what, like just hop a train? Go to Philly?
Why not?
Yeah.
All right, so Tanetta Church said, oh, the rain is starting in Charlotte.
Okay.
So you haven't had any rain yet in North Carolina? It's just starting now?
How often do you clean your brushes for your makeup?
Oh my God, I clean my brushes probably as much as like I was doing my hair. I do it every week.
You clean your brushes so much, and I don't know if it's just Chanel brushes, but Chanel brushes are like expensive brushes. Like a little eyeshadow brush is like $50, and you have like all the Chanel brushes because you just like them, but they all look like they came from CVS and they're
They do.
cheap.
And I'm very disappointed. And I said
like-
I'm glad that there's social media nowadays. Because I'm going to round them all up and put them on social media and tag Chanel in them because I think it's absolutely outrageous. Now I don't know if it's the quality as of late because I've had Chanel brushes over the years. So much so as far back as when I was in high school. I remember having my first little blush brush. I wanted it so bad. My mother got it for me for Christmas. And they've lasted all the way up into this period of time. That same blush brush from years ago when I was in high school, and the ones I bought now, I bought one last year. It was like their new one for their cream foundation or something, and it starts with this split. It's almost like the handles. Like my favorite ones right now are the Sephora. Well, this is Sephora. So this part of the Chanel brush is shiny black like this one is,
And it's
but
wood,
it's wood, I think, and
Yeah.
it splits, and it's
Looks
just very
crazy.
odd.
And it's because you clean them every 5 minutes.
And why not? Because we use them every 5 minutes. So I don't want makeup on my face, just old used makeup on my face. So I definitely do clean them every 5 minutes. And I don't know. I think that they should withstand. I've cleaned this every 5 minutes. This Chanel one, and this is.
I probably don't clean my
not
makeup
Chanel, this
brushes
Sephora.
as often as I should.
Yeah, you probably don't. I definitely do. At least once a week, I line them all up, and I clean them. So I'm very disappointed with the quality, and I will never buy Chanel again. Not for that money, and not for the way those things have been given out.
Are you all like stocked up, Tanetta, like with water and flashlights and all
I
that kind
know,
of stuff.
that's the worst. She prays that she doesn't lose power.
No,
I
the
know.
power is
You just like you stay on pins and needles during that time.
Yeah, no, that's the worst. She is. Okay. That's good.
Yeah, everything is made so cheap nowadays, Jonathan Hammond said.
We have
Yeah.
a curfew at 8. Like a state curfew? Like get in the house before 8 o'clock?
Really?
Wow. How come I saw, like, when it hit yesterday, it was like a category 1. It went from like a 4 to a 1. Like, is it still like a dangerous hurricane? Check out Dr. Dre on YouTube. She's a dermatologist who offers a wealth of info on skincare. It's a 1. Okay. So category 1's
Not too
5
bad,
have
right?
died so far. From a category 1, aren't those like the winds aren't that bad? Well, it must be bad enough.
I
if
don't
People are
know.
dying, but it's 1, but still dangerous. Okay.
Yeah, wait. We left off on everybody's talking about who's pale and who isn't, and who using Ambi and who isn't. And Ari needs something to darken her skin, and everybody else is lightening their skin. And I'm trying to see what everybody's doing here. So Ambi was a skin lightener, right? At one point, I remember.
So is that like if you have like dark spots? Like, will it get rid of dark circles?
I don't know. I don't know. Unless like you go overboard like Michael Jackson. I don't know. What do people use Ambi for? Is it for hyperpigmentation? Like I always
Oh,
say?
the flooding. The flooding, right.
It's also as his land.
They have some products that are for discoloration. Yeah, all I really do is put like orange concealer here, but like my dark circles are the worst. 30 inches of rain? Oh
Wow.
no. Mm-mm.
Lemon juice is great. By experience or just what
Oh.
you heard, Georgina? Because I've
Do you
heard
just like
that too.
rub it on your face?
I don't know. I've never found a product that has said that it will lighten those spots, and they've lightened them. And I've heard of lemon juice, and I've heard of all of it. There was even a product, and even an ingredient that was on the market that they don't allow. I think in this country or maybe in England, I forget which it is, but it's begins with a Q. Who knows it? That guarantees, but taking away the dark spots, but yet it's cancerous. What is it?
Wow, it would be that serious
Yeah.
for someone?
Yeah, I forget what that ingredient is, but you see it in products that sometimes say skin lightening, and it's not really a good product to have in there. Where's my phone, girl?
It's right in front of you. Clinique has a dark spot lightener. I love Clinique's moisturizers.
But has anybody used any of these by experience, and do they
Retinol is
work?
supposed to be good for the skin.
Yeah, I have lots of products with
Is
retinol
it
in them.
hydroquinone?
Hydro. I think that's it. That's exactly it with that Q in it. Okay. Yeah, you're not supposed to have too much. I think maybe like 4% or less in there. But then they made something else that begins with an N. I don't remember that name of the product, but I know that they switched that off for that hydro. Is it quinone?
But how would people do that? They would lighten their skin. Would they lighten their body too? Like, what's the...
I don't know,
What's the
because if you
point?
lighten your face and then
everything
yeah.
doesn't match.
I don't know if it just means like hyperpigmentation spots. You know, like when you've been
Not
out
trying
in the
to
sun.
change your whole body skin color.
Mm-mm.
Just like different spots on your face.
Yeah, if you like you've been in the sun, because if you're in the sun, you start getting like that freckling, and when you by the time you get to my age, it's no longer freckling, it's age spots, and so that's what it is. All the lemon in the world, all the hydroquinone, quinine, whatever it is, all of it does work. I've tried it all. I've been took many a time. It just simply
Oh, Georgina, I love tea tree oil. When I get like little breakouts and stuff, tea tree oil cleans it up quickly. I love things with tea tree oil in it.
Yeah,
And just
you
like,
love
even like straight tea tree oil. You
Yeah.
always know when I have tea tree oil on. You can smell it.
Does your hair get stuck in places because of its length, Tay?
Oh yeah, totally. I was actually like, it gets stuck in like weird places, like when I'm driving, like the buckle on the thing. When I'm shopping in stores, it gets stuck on things.
Good night,
Tree
Felicia.
branches. I was actually putting on a shirt today, and it got all wrapped up in the shirt. I'm trying to like pull it over my head, and it's like all wrapped at the bottom of the shirt, and so yeah, totally.
Who's Sammy Sosa?
I don't know what he does. I know the name of him though, and I know he, like, people were talking about how he went from like a darker skinned man to like as light as you are right now.
How?
I don't know. My Sammy Sosa.
Okay. I need some receipts.
Okay,
And it's
Google
safe.
Sammy Sosa.
Okay. So my thing with Pepto-Bismol pink.
I know I heard his name in a rap song. I think that's the only reason I know Sammy Sosa.
Through Ambi, I guess. Is it Ambi? No way.
Yeah.
Is that makeup?
No. The Sammy Sosa, right, guys? Right?
Really?
He was a baseball player.
How'd that happen?
Girl. Maybe this OC went even lighter. He's like a spectrum shade of foundation.
Wow, that's so strange to me. Bleach? People can bleach their skin like that? They always look ashy. Yeah, the last picture does look Ashley. Ashley. Ashley.
Yeah, no, he's a baseball player, professional
Ashy.
baseball player.
Wow.
Cray.
Wait,
He used to be dark enough.
wait. Xavier got attacked? Is this right now live action, or he's saying this is an experience today?
I'm just saying bleach. Like straight up bleach. Like you take a bath in it, like you just rub it on your skin every day. Like bleach, like Clorox.
It's popular in other countries.
Yes, it is. Yep.
I did that all the time when I was little. Wow. Is that what Michael Jackson did?
Ma, don't start.
I just asked. Question. They say intelligent people ask questions. I apologize for being intelligent.
Wow.
I think it's from Haiti. Thank you, Ashley. I'll keep a low profile.
Very low. Lower than an earthworm in dirt.
Oh, see, he ejected something in his skin. But you see, I mean, we see it before our very eyes that people are lightening their skin like that. And what's the point?
Did anybody see Little Kim? Was it Little Kim? Was it Little Kim? At Fashion Week, she had that yellow outfit on,
Yeah, look like a bumblebee.
and like her, like it didn't even look like her. Did not
Yeah.
even look like Little Kim.
Too far. That's all I have to say. Too far.
Too far here.
Oh yeah, girl. Mine's almost gonna die.
Xavier, how did they try to attack you?
So look at
Tried to
jab.
jab
No
him?
way.
Jab you?
Really?
Jab you or stab you? What's jab? With
Jab,
like a knife?
Like a knife, yeah.
What?
Like right now or today? And for what? Now that's touched behavior, Ashley.
At least you're okay. Wow. That's scary.
I
See,
know.
people are
My
crazy.
instincts wouldn't even be fast. Like you don't,
Right?
you don't
My
expect
instinct, you wouldn't
it.
expect it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how fast mine. She said very touched.
Wow. For what? Like, did you have words with the person? Was there any like animosity, or just out the blue, just somebody just off their rocker did that? Jam's gonna pull up.
There are so many people in MADCURLS fam that are about that life.
Right?
I know, I don't like the smell of bleach either, Angela Marcinkovich. I hate when you're cleaning whites and you put bleach in there.
Yeah, I know. I love to smell it because it makes it feel like I'm really doing some cleaning.
You always go the opposite of what I say.
Hot mess, little Kim. Okay, so now, time for Hollywood gossip. All right, so who are we talking about today? What did you all think about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj?
I don't know where I got her from, guys.
I get a little bit of tea, and I just try to stay relevant, guys. Yeah, Nicki, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj. Pop culture time.
Pop culture time.
Pop culture time. Y'all throw it out there. We'll discuss it. Oh, it just got juicy. Sad. Yes, Carla. All right, let's start with that word right now. It is so sad. Embarrassing. Sad. Can't take us nowhere. Okay. Like, really, at a Harper's Bazaar party. Okay.
Can't take us nowhere.
I can't.
But Cardi's not really talking about it because she says she's going to be talking about it in the music, so.
Okay.
We're getting ready to get some music.
Monique said, have a blessed night, guys.
So tacky.
Hot mess.
Have we ever heard of anything like that before? Like, really?
Took the
like,
pumps off, took the earrings out.
Did you guys see the video where, like, she, like, pushed her dress back and, like, flashed at everybody because she was, like, dead serious, like, taking her shoes off? Like, I can't. She was dead serious.
Yeah. It's embarrassing. Can't take us nowhere. I don't think you attack people at events. I wouldn't expect it.
Like, yeah. Where did Cardi get the bump from? Because they're saying it wasn't from Nicki Minaj, so where'd she get it from?
They said from Nicki Minaj's team, like people that her security.
Like, was that real? Was the bump, like, really, was that real?
Yeah, it looked like a big old egg on her head.
Wait, this is Cardi fought in the VH1 series. Yeah, she did, but, like, it's Fashion Week. Like, you're really gonna be, like, throwing hands at a fashion show?
Normal Harper's Bazaar for her, or probably anybody of their ilk. You know, they probably extended it to maybe the music industry, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
We'll have to see it next year. See who gets to go.
Yeah, but yeah, not cool.
And then I heard that same night that Mary J. Blige and Faith Evans got into a fight.
Really?
Yeah, at Pete Diddy's party or something. They were fighting.
How old are these grown folks fighting like this? I mean, really, this is why it. Oh, wait, that story in the school.
Yeah,
this is why it happens in these schools.
Did you guys hear about in Detroit that 17-year-old girl who stabbed another 17-year-old girl and killed her like in class over a boy?
Wow.
Over a little teenage boy. She just got up in the middle of class and like stabbed this girl twice in her chest, and the girl died. Like, teacher in the classroom, classmates everywhere doing work.
That's bold as brass. I mean,
like,
people used to be like, I'm going to get you after school and all that, and you feared like walking out to your bus. But now they just jump up in the class.
She had a kitchen knife. Right? Yep, she knew what she was doing that morning. Like,
yeah.
And like school like just started. And like it was over a boy, and I think it's definitely because of like TV shows and stuff that
right,
you know
Denisha?
They glorify the fighting and being about that life and fighting over boys and like, come on.
Full grown. Not half grown, full grown. Acting like a donkey.
Yeah, over a teenage boy. Over a boy. A little old teenage boy. Like,
over a boy.
She ended somebody's life. Like, really?
Wow. She thought I was the one causing the trouble. But when I wasn't looking, she ran after me with a knife. Did you press charges?
Right? Or warn the person who she was really after?
Or maybe that was all a cover. Maybe she wasn't really after anybody. Maybe she just wanted to get behavior. That's terrible. You can never let your guard down.
Yeah, seriously. I think she was being charged today, though. The girl that did it.
Oh, really? The one, the one in the
yeah,
class?
I think she was being charged today for something, for it, but.
Yeah, I guess when you have that kind of volatile anger, I know somebody when I was in high school came into the classroom and yanked me out by my ponytail and dragged me into the hallway. And I had come from a Christian school. I did not know how to fight. I was not about that life. But they were at that new public school. I was always going to a Catholic school. It was my first year in a public school. They knew where to find me.
Yeah, seriously, Asia, it is like 2 lives lost. One girl is dead, and the other one's gonna be spending the rest of her life probably in jail. So, like, was it worth it? That boy gonna move on,
Right?
and like it's a mess. It's horrible.
They don't care about life. Much love in the MADCURLS room.
All right.
So much support.
And Denisha, I heard about that one too. The teenage boy who brought a gun to school to shoot his teacher, but I think he couldn't get the safety lock off.
Wow.
So it's like he pointed it, but like the safety lock was on.
Yanked me up by the ponytail. Yup.
Why did they do that to you, Mom?
Because I was a new kid on the block, and I came from a Catholic school, didn't know anybody, and because all the Catholic school kids went on to Catholic high school, I didn't. I was so afraid I was going to be around the boys, and so it was like dating age, and I was black, and I wanted to be around like African American boys, and have that culture. And as a teenager, so I left the Catholic school and went over to the public high school.
And they weren't having it.
And they were not having it. They did not have it. They weren't having it. And it was like, well, it was 3 years because I left my senior year. I went to a Christian school at that point. I couldn't take it anymore. And my sister and my cousin graduated that year. So the year they graduated, I was basically like, deuces, yo, I'm not staying here in this zoo by myself. So I left and went to a Christian school that year. But no, I think it's because I just didn't go through the school system with all the kids in the public school. I was isolated in a Catholic school and then try to dive in. These cliques were made, friends were made. I just didn't fit in. So now I'm going into 9th grade when they've been
Ashley
there.
Harris said you were half grown. She thought you were like a playground age. But you weren't a fighter back then.
I wasn't a fighter. No, I was not a fighter at all.
Angela said, well, don't these schools have metal detectors? I know, like, the urban areas, they have metal detectors, but this school was actually suburban. So, like, they think, oh, because it's a suburban area, like, crazy stuff can't go down to it. I feel like if you're going to put metal detectors in the urban schools, you need to put them in the suburban, too, because you just never know when someone's going to pop off or bring something,
Why would they make that assumption when we have Sandy Hook? There, like,
I don't know, but like Bridgeport, all their schools have like metal detectors in them.
Wow.
But
so the girl that jumped up and stabbed the other girl, that was
that was a suburban school.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, Tammy Rodriguez said someone brought a gun to school in my preppy town. Nobody ever thought it would come to my town, but it did. Yeah, we never thought it was going to come to Sandy Hook, which is literally in walking distance of where we live, and it did. Every school needs it. Yeah, I don't think I think there should be no respecter of schools because you just don't know where it's going to pop up at.
Yeah, we were just there yesterday. Jen Loves Nail Polish. They have good hair there. The Rite Aid in Bridgeport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were just there. Get some Puerto Rican food while you're down there too.
All right.
It's like 2 blocks up. Yeah.
Yeah.
At Ramirez Restaurant. It's good.
Oh, really? It sure was there on the shelf yesterday. I saw it. Uncle Funky's. Yeah, that's the only store listed in Connecticut. It's definitely a Target. While you're in Bridgeport, swing on over to...
Not the good hair, though. The Uncle Funky's
good
gel.
hair.
Good hair.
Okay, that's right, good hair. I saw it, yeah, but I did see good hair in Rite Aid. You live in Atlanta, I could be there tomorrow. Probably.
Probably.
So then what happened? How did it end? Where's the woman now? Okay, more and more people are homeschooling for those reasons. She's still here. They didn't lock her up, throw away the key?
So what do you guys think of the Serena Williams Open, the Open game thing? What do you guys think about that?
Yes, we're doing more pop culture. It's nearing my bedtime. Good night, everyone.
Anybody watch it?
Good night, Vanessa. Nobody watched it. They didn't watch it because we didn't watch it, but you still heard about it.
Yeah, you kept watching all the videos. I just kept hearing her hollering. Greatest athlete of all time. Yeah, she is. No doubt about that.
Greatest athlete of all time. Totally unfair. She didn't cheat. But they said that the winner did play a very well-rounded tournament during, I guess, that time. I don't know enough about tennis, but they said that she played very well. So it wasn't like she stole that win from her. I don't know.
Did they? I'm confused. Did they end the game? Did they just like stop the game and say that the other girl won? Did they like just pull the game? Is that what happened? Because she got too many like strikes or something? Did they just like say, you know, the girl just won? Yeah, that $17,000 fine, that was crazy.
But that's probably like peanuts, right?
Totally.
I mean, she has millions. So
I heard it was like 1.8 million or something
she
like
won
that.
For that?
That she won or something. Yeah, she got. No, the girl just won. They did not stop the match. Okay.
She won because of the points. And
her
stuff
husband is loaded. Well, she's loaded herself.
Mm-hmm.
Their daughter is so cute. I love watching videos and seeing pictures of her. She's so cute.
Oh wait, did we say is it Dayasha? Tomorrow's her birthday. Okay,
Happy birthday!
We see everyone say happy birthday, happy birthday. Doing anything special? All right, so now Therese Robinson is.
Yeah, like I felt really bad for the girl that actually won. Like her career's just like starting, and it totally got like overshadowed. Like nobody was really talking about the fact that she won, and like she did.
Yeah, I know. It was just I think it was badly handled.
Yeah, she was going hard though. She's like, I want my apology. I'm with my apology. I want my apology.
Yeah, the umpire could have handled it better.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing probably could have been handled
They
better.
said it should never be about the umpire. He put himself out there. It should never be about the umpire, and he just became a part of the scenario, and it shouldn't have been about that.
Asia, how are they dissing her Haitian heritage? Were they like not mentioning it? What is she? She's like, I know she was
She's
Haitian
and Japanese, right?
Japanese. And what did they just keep saying she was Japanese?
I don't know. I know it was a first win for Japan for tennis, and
oh, gotcha. Okay.
What did
they just kept saying she was Japanese. She's Haitian and Japanese.
Yeah, no, they should have mentioned both because she didn't look just plain Japanese. She looked like she was mixed with something. So, no, I knew she was Haitian, so I caught it somewhere. I've heard that. Her bringing up the kid was just wrong, though. Yeah, but you know, you heard the passion and you heard her voice crack at that point, like as a mom. Like, I mean, she probably was just pulling everything out at that moment because the way it was just done, it was probably like a blind side, but it almost was like a sense of entitlement, like when she said, you know, you'll never be on my court again or something. Does she have that kind of power that she can say that? Like, she can really make that happen? That umpire will never be on her court again?
I heard that people are, like, boycotting, like, any, like, games that she plays.
Why?
Like, because they don't want to be called sexist or whatever, so, like, they don't want to be the umpire for her games.
Oh, you mean, umpires don't want to...
Yeah, they're, like, all, like, boycotting, like, they don't want to be on,
the prima donna sport. Okay. See, I don't follow it enough to know, but yeah, I definitely got that vibe, the prima donna vibe. Like this, like I called it a sense of entitlement. Like, does she really have the power to say that? Can she pick and choose the umpires?
yeah, I'm sure yeah. That was her point, that she's heard, like, other men in the sport, like, do worse, and that umpire was just, like, not having it with her.
Yeah, because I started looking up old videos of John McEnroe because I didn't know anything about him, and I wanted to see what he was about. And yeah, once you start plugging in his name, you start getting a flavor for what he's about. I didn't know because I don't follow tennis, but yeah, he was something else, and he did far worse, I saw. Okay, LoriAnne, what do you think of more black parents homeschooling their kids to teach them African American history? For the sole purpose of teaching them Black American history, or having a well-rounded curriculum and then just kind of adding that because they don't have it in schools. Because in that sense, I see nothing wrong with it. To actually homeschool your child, I can speak on that because I did homeschool my kids, a year or two, but it's a lot of work. And I was just, like, as you guys know, hands-on mom, and I didn't want to let them go. So I wanted them to kind of go in together, and I think I held Spencer from going into the school until you could go catch up with him. He was first grade, kindergarten, you guys went in together, something like that. It was a lot of work, and I went into it like gung-ho in the beginning, but it's just a lot of buying of the books, and you have to get together with like other people in your area to make sure your kids get socialized. I think you can do this African American education on the weekends, after school. You can kind of like add something like that instead of the kids maybe doing all these sports, playing soccer or tennis or whatever after school. Teach them African American history after school, but to actually pull them out, unless you're fully equipped and you know what you're getting yourself into, I think it's a big venture, and I found that, and I went in with a very dedicated mindset, but it is an awful lot. And then where does it stop? Like, how far can you go up with that? I always admittedly said, after second grade, don't look to me to help with math homework. That I can't. And all this new math and stuff, unless you are that equipped and you have that kind of knowledge and skill, I couldn't homeschool my kids all the way up through high school, but some people can. But it is a huge commitment.
I feel like, because someone asked what I think that homeschooling is like definitely a choice, and definitely like the parents' choice if they want to do that. But I think there's something to be said about like the whole school experience, like getting to go, having to like mix and mingle with like other kids and problem solve and learn how to make friends and like all that kind of stuff. There's like the social aspect of school, I think, makes a well-rounded person. So
you know what, I don't know how much well-rounded it is. To me, there was just a period of time that I wish that I could have continued on with that, because all that fighting, all that bullying, it to me it was almost like not worth it. I really felt like it changed you guys' personality. It made you fighters. Like, for instance, Adam, I mean, you guys met Wi-Fi Adam and how direct he is and no holds barred. He just comes out at you very aggressively. I don't think he always was that way. I think that when he was a baby and then a child, he just had like a softness about him. He was nice and sweet and kind, and he definitely still is, but there was like this edge. He has like this edge because he always had to be ready to fight. And I don't even begin to know probably the half of what he went through at school. Every now and then I get bits and pieces of things that happened that I'm just shocked. You guys were together, and if Spencer didn't tell what happened, you would have told. You know, this is what happened to Spencer today, or he would say this is what happened to Tay today. Adam went to school by himself, and I think a couple times probably me charging into the school, getting everybody straight, made him uncomfortable, so he stopped coming home telling me things, and so he worked it out himself. And in the end, I know that he will get you before you get him. He attacks, he's aggressive, and I think that came from his school experience. So I do think it changed him for the worse in that part of it. And you know, now he's an adult, so he'll work his way through that. But I do think that school can definitely change a child and change their nature, because it's constantly a battleground there. You have to always be ready. There's bullying, there's teasing, they laugh at the silliest little things.
Yes,
you know?
Ellen said some schools are just awful and the discipline is handled poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it depends on the district, because there's some schools I went to, like the one I did my student teaching in, 4th grade, like I said, this has to be like some type of like utopia. I'm like, this isn't real. I'm like, all school, like all, like, because I'd been in a lot of schools by that point, and once I hit this, I'm like, you know, these kids are like on some whole different level of like behavior. Like they were like just really, really, really good to each other, to each other, like their schooling, there was just no bullying, there was no issue. She said sit down, they sat down. Yeah. I never had to raise my voice once. I never had to, you know, not like, I mean, it was odd.
If you spend most of your day disciplining, you take away from the other children. But I think it goes hand in hand with the parenting at home, and then the school and the control that the teacher has over that classroom. And you have to get that from day one. Like during this period of time when kids are going back to school, you establish that right from the start. And you guys saw that video going around viral a few years ago about the teacher that gave those handshakes or whatever. Everybody had their different version of it. I think they said the white teacher started, the black teacher started. I don't know who started it, but that's the way you engage a classroom full of kids. You know, you have something special with the kids going, and then they look forward to coming to school, and they don't want to disappoint the teacher, and they just have that respect for the teacher has the respect for the kids, and they just make that relationship work throughout the year. And if you don't find that way to connect with the kids, I think the classroom could run amok.
They really press that in school, classroom management and classroom community, not just like management having to manage the kids, but like the community that you build in your classroom is super important, which I think that aspect was missing a lot when I was in school. Like there was no community. There was just like teaching, and the kids just like all treated each other like crap. And so,
what's your teaching degree in, Taylor?
I'm sorry, elementary education. So, K6. And I think Georgina asked, I'm not in the field at the moment, but
good night, Alexis.
Could jump in at any point if I wanted to.
Thanks for stepping into the room tonight.
She teaches 6th grade math. Okay. Cool.
I was the only black one, but everyone was always afraid of me. I never got bullied, even though I was an introvert and totally not a fighter, but some teachers were prejudiced. Okay.
Yeah, I had to stick to grades. I like 2nd, 3rd, and 4th because the kids aren't taller than me. I'm 5'1", and so once I start getting into the 5th, 6th grade, like, they're up here. So I'm short.
This kid didn't like me. I found out he was upset that I had X amount of friends. The issues from home are brought to school. It reflects on kids. It does. Yeah. You just don't know what they're bringing to school in the morning.
Yeah, they do. Georgina, even though like I was just like the student teacher, like I like wanted to be involved in every single thing. So even though I was only there for like 5 months, and like things after 5 months like wouldn't affect me because I wouldn't be gone, like I wanted the whole experience. And I swear, like I was always in meetings, which is meetings. It was always meetings. I was able to do 4th grade, and I totally loved it. I think my favorite part was parent-teacher conferences. I love that.
Yeah, you love that.
I love the parent-teacher conferences, like being with the kids all day and then meeting like their parents and seeing like the resemblances and like, okay, you get that from him, you get that from her. Like, I love the parent-teacher conferences.
MAGA Lip 16 said I'm 5 even and size 3 in girls' shoes.
Yeah.
Wow, size 3. Okay, Jan said he won the fight. Thank you for that extra piece of information. It's scary. They begged me to fight in school because I was always afraid, and then the police came to the school and they're like, you have got to fight. Like you won't get arrested, you won't get in trouble, but we need you to fight. We're like basically tired of coming up to the school, and so you are going to have to fight. But I just didn't have it in me to do.
I probably wouldn't have it in me to do either. I'm not a fighter.
I'm like, where are you gonna be if I start fighting? By the time they call you, my head could be bashed in. So I couldn't trust that.
Seriously. He said, I feel like you got them hands, LoriAnne.
What?
Jan said he feels like you got them hands. I know you had them for me growing up.
Life, that's what happens. Yeah, you do. As time goes on, you do get them. But I told you that. I said, don't be worried. I said, once you get children, you get them hands. You get that energy. You defend, you fight. So I became a fighter once I had kids because you have to. They can't fight for themselves. So I had to get my business straight in every venue. And you gotta learn how to speak up. They taught me how to fight teenagers by the time I started elementary school because of the security guard at high schools in New York. Okay. and it's scary to fight. Remember I said that I was talking about my murder shows I watch, and so I watched this show the other day. It was on, I think, Dateline. I watched it on YouTube, and it was about this family of the father died first, then the mother died, and they all died under mysterious circumstances. And finally, when the son died, that the police really investigated and found out what was really behind all these deaths. But the fact of the matter is, I'm like, I would know what to do if somebody just knocked on the door and I went to go answer the door and they just basically came at my neck. Like, how do you move? How do your instincts move that quick? Or they come in and grab the fireplace poker or something. You can't move that fast. When people are found falling down the stairs, at the bottom of the stairs, like that. Like, how do you move? I couldn't move. I would be so caught off guard, you just don't expect it. Like you guys know, my car got stolen. It's almost still, after all these months, almost all worked out. But I am so glad. Like, I was going to go out to, I think that I did go out to the car to get something. I said, but what happens if I would have gone out and they were all in the driveway? They hit every car in the driveway that night. And I would have just happened. I'm always running in and out the house, and it's pitch black out there. No street lights. Very suburban little town that we live in. Just everything just shut down. It's just very small. Only thing that's open is a little henny penny, and that just kind of got built. So everything is pitch dark, and you don't expect it. I always just go out, have my little iPhone, use that as the flashlight, just up and down the walkway, just find my way to the car, get in the car. If they were in there, like, that would have caught me so off guard. You just don't expect it. So I am not a fighter. Really never have been. I fight probably more with my mouth than I ever have with my hands. I wouldn't know what to do if somebody came at me like that. I couldn't. Some people really have this survival instinct, and they will fight no matter what the person's size, no matter what the gender. They will fight that person to the bitter end. I don't think I have that kind of strength to do that. But you never know, when you're in those circumstances. You just don't know, probably. You can do it.
Speaking of schools, did you guys hear that in Georgia they're bringing back paddling? The paddle in schools?
Kick butt, boo. Yeah, I know, the paddle. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, can you imagine? I don't think this is the generation for that at all. Back in the day, like, when they used the paddle, it was because kids knew, like, to listen to the teacher and, like, they respected authority. Now I feel like if you try to tell a kid to come up here and, like, flip their hands over and, like, whack their hands, like, you could get whacked back or get whacked by the parent or something.
So it's just the hands that they're gonna whack?
I think it's just the hands. It could be just the hands. I mean, where else do they whack people at? Did they used to whack them on their bodies? I thought it was like they had to put their hands out and they got their hands whacked.
I thought maybe they'd whack them on the bottom. Can they do that?
Either way, they're getting whacked in Georgia. That's what I heard.
Who's in Georgia?
They said, I think it would be abuse. That's what I said. I said, can you imagine? I'm like, those kids that really get under your skin and it gets, like, built up, pented up, and finally you tell them, like, to come forth. Like, once you get on a kid, you might not be able to stop. Like, yeah. I think, yeah, no.
And this gives the teacher an extra degree of power, like, and they're human too, and kids can get under your skin. Even as a parent, kids get under your skin. So, I don't know. But, paddles worked back in the day, so I wouldn't want to teacher using a paddle on my kids. I'll decide who get paddled and who don't. I'm not saying that they don't get paddled. I'm just saying I wouldn't want
a teacher paddling.
And you felt like some type of way, even like when relatives did it, but I never spoke up about it. I just was like, well, it's their grandmother, or well, it's their aunt, or whatever. So, you don't want to disrespect a relative in front of your kids. You want, like, all to be one united front. So that's just how, families are, and some people feel more at liberty to discipline your child. And if they felt the need, if my child's, like, running at a picnic, knocking over older people, or being the first in line to get the food at the table, and they have to be scolded, talked to, even, like, pinched and pulled off the line, well, then so be it. Next time you remember, adults first, so I don't have a problem with that. But school,
yeah, where did it just go? Kia Lammy said kids aren't misbehaving because the paddles are gone. That's the superintendent's whole argument, is that the kids started misbehaving once the paddles were gone, so they're bringing them back.
I was afraid of the nuns when I went to Catholic school. Why should I fear nuns? I know. We're having a kind of sort of reunion next week. I went to Catholic school, and so we're all getting together. It'll be like 37 years, I think. Because I left when I was 13, so I'm 51 now, so roughly around that. But yeah, so I'm seeing pictures of me in third grade. I gotta show you guys a picture. It's cute. Of me in third grade, and there was the nun. I said, there was that nun. She did not play, and there she was. Let me show you the nun.
Diasha's Ford, she says, I won't mind. Children are completely out of control these days. And Georgina says, spank that butt. No, they really are, though. And
Yeah.
sometimes, like, the parents just really don't care. Like, they really don't care. Like, they don't help. Parents don't help. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Right. Let me see what was the.
I mean, maybe this district will be, like, the test district to see if it's something that, you know, should be had. I don't know.
I take you always. Know
I
how to
couldn't
do
see
it.
myself. I couldn't.
There.
You don't
See,
even have the case
Well,
on it.
I went who took the case off.
You didn't notice your case was off, girl?
I did. I couldn't put it back on.
Why not?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because you always do everything for me. Okay. Yeah, nuns do look so rigid. And don't forget your lunch. When I forgot my lunch at school, I got to go over to the what's it called? Well, first you got to show the nun.
Oh, we're showing the
Yeah,
nun?
we're showing the nun. Yeah, there was my third grade teacher.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Can you see it?
This right here.
Okay, let
She
me see.
was the nun.
There was the nun.
And then you were
Alright.
over here.
Okay, and there I was, right there.
you can
in the
see,
gold dress.
in the
My
gold-
mother
with
told
the-
me to smile.
With the two pigtails. Two little braids.
With that fake smile. Okay. Your kids don't listen even at kindergarten.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be hitting nobody's kids. I couldn't do that.
I know, because there would be the whole family standing up there, and then what are you going to do?
Right?
I wonder how that law was passed, or what brought that back. I'm joking. Okay, sometimes that doesn't work. Okay. Little LoriAnne. Wow, seriously, I lost a bet with my kindergarten teacher. I lost, and she put me in a diaper for the whole week for Halloween. Worst part is my parents allowed it, and once she changed my diaper in front of my that is the most abusive thing I've ever heard. That can't be true.
Yes, that sounds weird.
I never saw that name before in the room. Am I being rooked, girl? And she also sat up there and read the whole thing. Is it true, guys? That's terrible. Tips so far is that kids with repeated behavior issues have a lot going on that's influencing their behavior. Paddling didn't fix the root of the problem.
True.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true. Yeah, there's a whole lot more going on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's just a lot. Kids bring in like so much when they come in. And you can try to reverse some things while they're sitting in the classroom, but they still go home to their environment.
Yeah. And you don't know the conversation that they're having with the other kids in the school, and the competitions that they're having, and how they're made to feel. If they don't have a certain sneaker or a certain outfit or something that they had happened to them at home they have no control over. Maybe they got a haircut and they didn't want one, and they go to school, and of course kids are going to laugh. And you just don't know all the stuff. It's like layers and layers of things that are happening that you just can't get through. Yes, exactly. It's the iPhone. But I don't understand how, I don't know whether people speak into the iPhone and expect the message to go forth. Does anybody ever come back? You know, typos are my pet peeve, guys. Not on this chat tonight, but I'm just saying, like, in general. People do speak into the phone, and do they ever, like, stop to look and see if the phone is saying what they want to say before they send it off? And I don't think that they do, because I always see the world as typo ridden. and I'm just such a stickler because of the nun, okay, that we just had to know grammar and punctuation and all that. I'm just such a stickler for typos because first of all, I don't speak into the phone. That just is odd to me. I never speak into the phone.
You don't talk to Siri ever.
Nope, I don't talk to Siri. Your Siri, I think, is British, and you've given your Siri an identity.
My British bed.
No, Siri cannot do anything better than I can do. I can do far better than Siri. So if I want to look for something, I don't say, Siri, can you tell me where Minnesota is located? Or, I don't do that. I just go to Google, and if I want to, and just put in where Minnesota is located, or whatever it is. I don't ask Siri to do a thing for me. But anyway, bless his heart.
Good night, Lisa Pellegrino.
Oh, so she really reads her text when talking. So then, Ellen, your text, because also the context of the sentence, like certain words, it'll just pop up. Yeah, I have nothing to talk about with Siri. Some people really live on speaking to Siri and having Siri just run their life, and it's just so odd to me. And then saying out complete paragraphs and expecting Siri to pick it all up, and then just pushing the send button. Because I know that when Adam was in school, they came out with this. They would send you a message, and then you could play it back. You could hear the message as well as. Like a voicemail. They would send you a voicemail. Like the next day would be a snow day or whatever. The voicemail never looked or sounded anything like the written text because Siri can't pick up every word. So snow, for instance, it might have the word blow in there because maybe the way the person said it. And you guys say that I have an accent. Okay, so if I say, I notice that I say here or hair or however I say it, like this New England accent comes up. So Siri's not going to pick that up. So me speaking into this phone, Siri's not going to know what I'm saying, and you guys are going to get all kinds of crazy messages. So I just rather just type my own words, not because of my New England accent, but because it's just crazy when you speak into the phone and you don't check it, and then you send it off, and it's just Looney Tunes. So,
how would you guys feel about us like sometimes switching our live stream to Sunday nights? We've done it twice now. We switched to Sundays.
Yeah.
We were just curious.
Just as many of you guys show up on Sunday nights as Friday nights. Sometimes more.
Serious the feds. Gotta be careful.
I found out the other day in the comment section in our latest video, I asked why do I talk about one thing, and then I go to Facebook that very same night, and all of a sudden commercials for what I talked about are popping up on my Facebook. And somebody said that these are smartphones, and that whatever you say, as long as the phone is on, they're picking up my conversation. So that's what happened. So then I started testing it. I'm like, okay, let's talk about popcorn. I'm like, okay, type popcorn. I kept going to Facebook to see if commercials would pop up, but it didn't. But somehow there must be truth to that, because topics that I never discussed in my life, I think we were discussing something about a hair product, and all of a sudden, all those hair products started popping up on my Facebook advertisements, and I just thought it was odd. And they said because your phone picks up anything that you say, and then they start catering your advertisements to that. I thought that was very wild, because I said, I think in the video I said, I think Big Brother's watching me, and they're like, no, it's your phone that's picking up your conversation.
Also, people are for Sundays. Because we were maybe thinking like some weeks we'll do Sundays, other weeks we'll do Fridays. We were just pondering.
I think Samantha Ivy is way behind in the comments.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's definitely a lag time.
She's talking about I think we were talking about Ambi. Now she's talking about dark circles under her eyes. Yeah, because we were talking about, remember, does it get rid of darkness, hyperpigmentation, and all that?
Yeah, so if you have a Gmail account, they use your Gmail account too.
Yeah, we do have Gmail because we're all on YouTube, right? So, okay. But yeah, I don't really use it as much as I still use my AOL.
I'll have to take a nap first, but that's fine. I'll watch on Sundays. Okay.
Not saying that we're going to definitively do that, but just in case we want to switch it up sometimes. Because you were teasing me tonight. You're like, Mom, come on, like, let's get going. I'm like, wait a minute. You're like, I can't wait to tell them that. You're like, first of all, you take 2 hours to do your concealing, and then now you're taking forever. I said, wait, I have to get my brush. I got a new brush at Sephora.
Yeah, you got a new concealing brush. I'm like, so now you're not taking 2 hours to conceal tonight. I'm like, you're taking 2 hours just to open the concealer brush. How are you feeling tonight?
How am I feeling? I'm getting tired. You getting tired?
A little bit. I feel like we have a lot of momentum until about 10:30, and then we always try to drag it out to midnight we used to. But I feel like it's quality over the quantity of time that we sit up here.
If we did Sundays, would it be the same time? Usually, I don't have to get up for work on Fridays, right? We considered that. We said Sundays.
Yeah, people have to get up for work on Monday. Yeah.
Okay, so I felt like, no, we're taking all that into consideration. So Tanetta Church said, I look forward to Friday Night Live. I felt like that there was a group of people that work all week, and then they're like, oh, Friday night, you always need something to look forward to. So there's certain things I get maybe hung up on that I'm like, okay, I look forward to this, or I know this is going to happen on a certain day at a certain time. So I imagine that there would be, because I like live on Friday, but sometimes it's just if we have that other option, maybe Sundays, and we don't want it to be because sometimes we will pop on Sundays, especially if we don't do Friday, and we just kind of just want to check in and see what everybody's doing. So we didn't do Friday last week because I really had a meltdown. That New York Fashion Week was a lot. And then by Friday, before I knew it, it was 4 o'clock, and you're like, oh, good, we have 4 more hours. To me, that you guys know I take 2 hours to conceal. Okay, so 4 hours to me did not seem that far off. When I first heard it, I'm like, oh, okay, it's only 4. But by the time it got to 5, I already knew. I know myself, and so I'm just like, there's no way in the world I'm going to be able to pull it together by 8. No way in the world. And I couldn't, so that's why we just didn't do that. But so if we have things, next Friday, I'm not sure, I was telling you guys about the reunion.
Going to high school reunion?
Yeah, it was grammar school. It was elementary school.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's not high school. It was Catholic school.
I get to
elementary.
Go, guys.
Yeah.
I'm a wingman.
So, yeah, last time I saw it, we were in 8th grade. So that'll be, I don't know, when is it? 21st or 22nd? I don't remember. But anyway, whichever day it is, if it's next Friday, that's where I'll be. Or will be. Let me see for sure. I'll let you guys know.
Cheryl Singleton, yeah, we got one of the Camille Rose Around the World products. We don't think we're gonna pick that up either. Any of her Around the World stuff?
No, the treatments, it's almost like an expansion. Remember when she was doing the custom-made treatments, and that night everybody went there at midnight, something was going to be unveiled or revealed, and it was all custom-made treatments, and you never really heard too much feedback about that. Did anybody ever get to do that and see? We didn't. But anyways, it seems like now it almost got jarred, that idea, because it seems like they're all treatments and oils, and that's basically what I got the impression that midnight launch was that time that they did that. But there's just so many conditioners out there. We saw our week of favorites and conditioning videos and stuff, so I'm glad we got the protein one because I love protein, so I will try it, but not necessarily trying it making a video out of it, just trying for the experience, and then just share it with you guys one night on live that I used it. But I don't think it's Samantha Ivy's still back. I don't see. How does that happen that it's so far behind?
I don't know. Asia Rose said they went away quietly.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about those. Yeah, remember that whole debacle? They
Yeah.
really did kind of go away quietly. And then they're like, I'm back, and slapped the Around the World thing on them.
Yeah, I got that impression when I saw those. That was just the custom-made ones come to life in jars now.
Magalib16, can you suggest any unscented brands? I know, yeah, the Curl Talk line that we just did by Not Your Mother's was pretty unscented. It really didn't have a smell to it at all. And CURLMIX, their flaxseed gel, the almond one, is completely unscented.
Completely.
completely
We did a
unscented.
video on it, and I think I said that, like, sometimes you think there's going to be some sort of a scent, like, because it said it had almond oil, and I was excited, so I'm like, oh, I love almond, the smell of almond, but it absolutely had no smell whatsoever, not mild, not hard, just, it was unscented. That is what you call an unscented line. It was completely unscented.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got that Curls in the Making shampoo and conditioner was in our swag bag. The Mael
Yeah.
Organics shampoo and conditioner. I think you got the shampoo. I think I just got the conditioner. You got both.
Yes, the shampoo.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't think I got the conditioner. I mean the shampoo.
No, Amanda Rourke, I didn't think the smell of the Curl Talk line was heavy. I thought it was relatively light, actually.
Okay.
Jessie Curl does have an unscented line, yeah. They do.
D Curly, have you tried any other one other than the rose hip one? She likes it for the curl it gives.
What about the refresher spray? No, the refresher spray wasn't in the bag. The Mael one.
I know it wasn't.
Oh, Tanetta Church brought the As I Am Coconut Co-Wash. It smells good. Can't wait to use it. I love that stuff.
Oh yeah, you used to love that. I mean, you still do, but like we just rotate so many things.
Yeah,
but that used
that's
to be
still a good
the
one.
thing you would tell everybody about. Okay, so D-Curly said I've tried the moisture and the lavender, but the rose is really good. All right, so we have them all. We've tried them pretty much all, and I thought the distinction was just like the oils in them. I didn't think that one did any better as far as curl definition or what it did, more moisturizing, whatever. I felt like they across the board they were all the same. It just depends on the scent that you want. So I find that interesting that she said that the rose hip really gave her, what did she say about the curls? What was that at D Curly? Just something about the curls, and that's why I said that. Also, it gives
For the curls it gives.
yeah, for the curls it gives. So I just felt like they all gave curls, but it just depended on the scent. Because like you guys know, I call the green one because of that citrusy scent, and you like the watermelon one.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like they both performed the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I am a little bit Cheryl Singleton. I'm winding down a bit.
Yeah.
I like the 8 to 10:30. I don't know, like, I mean, if we can ever, like, stretch it to midnight again because, like, the conversation's hot, then that's cool.
Yeah, if it just like,
But
if it just goes on like that.
yeah.
But you just check in to see what y'all's up to.
Who else is tired? Hands up.
As Ari would say, tied.
Tired. Who else is tired? My hair looked tired. Did anybody see it on Instagram before I washed it? Oh my gosh, that 4-day braid out. Well, because it was a wash and go first for like 3 days.
We have been complaining about that braid out since we did it, right,
horrible.
guys? Like, you guys are probably like, don't ever do a braid out again.
Right,
If it's
no.
this taxing on you
It
guys.
really was taxing though. It was like the 4-day wash and go, and then we did the braid out, and then it was 4 days of the braid out. Like my hair just looked so tired today. It looked so tired.
See, Motique with a hand up. Ari, hand up. Okay.
Jane, okay, so you all are hanging in there with us, but I'm sure you all ain't hanging until midnight.
Jan's hand up. And Samantha's.
106 Andy, yes, we saw it. That was so cute.
Yes.
That was so funny. That was cute.
Funny. Did you guys see it? You have to go over to 106 Andy's page on Instagram. Her mom's there holding the product up. Pretty soon y'all be hanging up a shingle.
Right? All that work for a braid and we weren't happy. And we never are. Like, we just wanted to show you guys, you know, what a braid out looks like.
Yeah.
And why we say they don't work on our hair.
And then you guys made some suggestions, twist outs, and I'm like, it's getting worse and worse. Twist outs, you definitely won't see the difference. In my opinion, you barely could see the braid out in my hair. It just, to me, it got
But
lost.
I think we have to do it on the channel anyway.
We have to do
We
it.
show you
of
guys
course.
a twist out.
Of course we have to do it.
I
See,
know.
I don't mind doing content like that because you learn from it, and I like the comment section. It wasn't even necessarily for us to comment to everything and everybody because it was more like learning in the comment section for those that wanted to do braid outs. There were so many good tips.
There was a lot of people commenting saying like, I'm just here to read the comments, like I'm learning from the comments.
Yeah.
Like people were just reading
So I
the
didn't want to
comments.
like muddy the waters with all the like the thank yous and all that because it just wasn't necessary. As I hearted them, you guys knew that we were reading them, but I just liked what you guys were bringing to the comment section. Because it is, I thought it was just us, but no, a lot of people don't know how to do those braid out and twist out. It's difficult to do. So no, we do have to do the twist outs, though it's going to be even less noticeable. It's just going to get all lost in the curl pattern. Other than what we learned, that you have to definitely straighten that out. Now, whether you choose to straighten it out with heat, which I don't, or just really pulling out those tangles and really, you know what I thought? I thought I would wrap. I think I'm gonna wrap.
That's how she was gonna stretch her hair. She was gonna like wrap her hair wet.
And get the curl pattern out completely. Now I don't remember if my hair was relaxed back in the day when I would wrap my hair, or not. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
It was relaxed.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm just too positive right now, thinking I can just wrap my hair and the curls will go away. We'll see. I'm gonna work on it.
I can imagine you trying to wrap your hair and like your curls just popping out. Like you're gonna have to like seriously like get some moves or something going.
Yeah, I would. It was wrapping foam or something. I definitely would. Get it out.
Okay, go.
I definitely will. I'm gonna try it. I'll bring that knowledge to the channel, guys.
All right. Are you guys ready for the goodnight roll call?
I am. Here for the holidays. Okay, Nelly doesn't even know how to braid out his out. Okay. Yes, I saw the new Miss America. Did you see the new Miss America?
She's black, right?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Yes, I am, D. Curly. I'm definitely, as a matter of fact, Joe was in the room. He still might be in the room. Joe, are you here or are you not? But yes, I'm definitely going to get another haircut because I want it shaped more. I definitely want it, I don't want all of this extra. It's long, and so I'm finding myself having to pick it out more, but it's just getting bigger. I want it more like
Good night to everyone saying good night. Good night.
So, yep, I'm getting a haircut. I want to do a twist up. I know it will take long, being my first
Good
time.
night, MADCURLS. Well, good night, Samantha.
Okay, so everyone's going. All right, so yes,
People are saying good night.
All right, so
People
good
are peacing
night.
out. It is bedtime.
Good night. Great watching you. It is. Yes. That. All right, so we're saying our good nights.
Yes, we're giving y'all till 10:35. Doesn't say good night. You have 3 minutes to get your good nights in and say good night to each other.
Thanks for showing up.
Good night, Ashley.
I got a haircut, but I don't see a difference. Join the crowd.
Good night, good night, good night.
Good night. Good night, everybody. You can clock out viewing like a job. It's funny.
Good night.
Girls in the making.
I know. We hold you guys for so long, and you guys like will stay. So
I'm viewing you like a job. I know we keep everybody hostage.
See you soon, Joe.
Right?
Joe's still here. Say good night. Yep.
All
See
right.
you soon.
Okay, Joe. We'll see you soon. Literally. Okay. Maga Lip 16. Good night. This was fun. Thanks for joining us. That was a new name, right?
Yeah, she said she was down.
Okay. I'll start my laundry. That's what I do. I do laundry all through the night. So funny, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm doing laundry.
I know the whole house smells like laundry.
Yeah.
And do you guys say, what do you call it, laundry?
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 To call.
Laundry. But then say laundry.
Laundry?
Laundry?
Probably I'm being funny. I'm like, let me go downstairs and do some laundry.
Some laundry?
Yeah.
Like lint and lent?
Lint.
Lint? You're like, you have some lint on you.
And then you're like, why do you keep changing the accent? Like,
Right.
I'm like, is it lint or is it lint? You're like, why are you changing what
right?
you say?
Like, just say lint. You're like, lint?
Everyone from the Carolinas, be safe.
Yes, definitely. Follow
I
all
know.
safety directions.
Thank you, Motiqua. You have a good weekend too. Anyone here still in the room from the Carolinas? And how's it kicking up down there?
Take your friends from the Carolinas. Be safe.
North Carolinians are probably outside cracking a beer.
Should I know my family is? Well, I hope not. I hope they're indoors, staying away from the windows.
Yes. Not on the roof, like my mother told me. I don't want to see you waving from the rooftop.
Yeah.
When they say evacuate, evacuate.
Oh, her area wasn't hit hard, though. Good. Okay.
Okay.
So, guess that means you didn't lose power or any of that.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's really taxing when you lose power.
So taxing.
Okay.
All right,
Alright.
guys. We heart you. We'll see you during the week in our videos. And next Friday?
Oh, forgot to check it. It was next Friday.
Either next Friday or next Sunday.
Oh yeah, right. If my reunion is next Friday, then we'll do next Sunday. Okay, so let me just see real quick, guys.
All right, girl today, girl.
I don't. Okay, I don't know how that happened. Okay, let's both pop up here. All right, where? Oh, you know what? I'm not on my iPad, so I don't know where.
All right, let me. I can't.
I
I
can't
can't
think. It's too late to think.
Events.
Is it there? I went there last. I couldn't find it. I don't know.
Here it is.
It's it.
Saturday.
Oh, it's next Saturday. Okay. So we'll probably be here Friday.
We'll probably be here. All right, we'll see you guys next Friday.
Okay.
Bye.
Nighty night.